Things are quiet now. But you won't believe how quickly the world came apart. The lights in the sky. Fires. The endless cold. Those who've survived have been brought to their knees. On their knees, they'll pray they make it through winter. When I was a doctor, I heard those same prayers. People hoping against hope. I couldn't do anything for them then. I'm not sure I can help them now, but I need to try. I know you're out there somewhere, fighting to survive for another day in a world that's forgotten us. Whatever happens, whatever you do, don't give up. Remember who we were. Don't let this new world break you. And I will see you again.
Well, hello everybody. How's it going? Marley, hello. Kenneth, good afternoon. Hello everybody. Nah, that's an old trailer. It's one of my favorite trailers that they have for Long Dark. I love the narration by Jennifer. It's really nice. But hey, how you doing, Dubes? Hello. How's it going? Welcome in, Dubes. On the Twitch side, Trails of Beauty, hello. Chris Frederick, hello, good afternoon. Are y'all ready for a little adventure today? We are going to be going back into the new Sundered Pass, but we're going through Zone of Contamination. We came back in the Transfer Pass. We're going to go through Zone of Contamination. I'm trying to figure out, though, where I left my heavy hammer. Yeah, it works as great. It works as a trailer for any part of the story, really, Marley, because it kind of summarizes what's going on. That's the thing I like about it, and I love the narration that she does during it. It's a really fun little trailer to play every once in a while. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out where I left my heavy hammer on this run. And the only thing I can think of is I left it back in Forlorn Muskeg. And I'm almost debating, should I travel back to Forlorn Muskeg just to get the heavy hammer? Because we kind of need it. Because our axe is almost dead. It would probably take us a couple of days to go back through Broken Railroad, back to Forlorn Muskeg and grab it, and then come back. And I'm thinking that might be the smart option. I was thinking it was here in Transfer Pass, but I'm wrong. Is the heavy hammer at the forge? Yeah, it is. It might be in Broken Railroad. It might be in Broken Railroad. I might have left it there. The thing is, though, that my hatchet is almost gone, which makes breaking down any sort of furniture pretty much impossible for me at this point. And if nothing else, we could go to Broken Railroad and just craft another hatchet. But we need a hammer for that too. we got the big brain stuff going on here. So what I'm thinking of doing is dropping everything but what we need to take with us. Running back there and grabbing it, and then coming back. Which means that if we're gonna go there, we can leave a bunch of stuff behind here. We can leave all of our charcoal here. We can leave our flares here, because we don't need any of those. We can leave our pry bar here. We can, of course, leave the wires here. I don't know why I got the wires on me. Yep, I thought about it a lot yesterday. I thought about it a ton, actually, after we got done streaming. And our best chance of surviving is to grab it and then come back. Because there is not enough fuel available in that zone for us to really get going on it. And knowing that now, it makes my mind up. So, hey, I'm watching streaming military. Oh my goodness. Well, welcome on in and thank you for your service, my friend. So yep, I know it's gonna disappoint everybody, but yeah, we're going back to familiar territory, boys and girls. We're gonna take a little trek back down memory lane. We'll need to stop and make some water at some point. But yeah, we're gonna take a little trek down memory lane and just head back. Like I said, it'll take us just a couple of days, and then we'll be back here, and we'll be heading back into Sundered Pass again. It always seems you never have the stuff you want with us, or we never have the stuff we want with us. Yeah, I usually leave hammers at forges, but I did carry around one for a little bit, and I think I might have left one at Broken Railroad. Would I ever leave my hammer in one of the main buildings in zone of contamination? Yeah, it's not that far away. It's not that far away, and we can also check for acorns here too and see if I missed any. Because you know what, we're always on the lookout for acorns. So I know everybody wants me to be in Sundered Pass. I know, and we will get back there. So. I've done this trip so many times because of moving loot or bringing supplies. Kind of like the long dark commute. Yeah, it's not a bad commute. It's not bad. I mean, there's a couple of wolves along the way. Broken Railroad will have a bunch of wolves in it, but so I just caught up with the new zone with you. I have to say, people are saying that you can go over the crack of the cliff. I fell in that crack 2 times now and had to restart. I am sure there's a way to go through that crack, but I don't like crack, so I'm not going to go through the crack. I don't like crack. Boys and girls, stay away from crack. I'm Finnish, and in Finland, we have mandatory military service, so every man has gone into the army. Well, I don't think that's a bad thing. I remember reading up on like Switzerland, where they have, basically everybody has mandatory military service, and then they are still on call for like the next 30 years or something like that. I think what is slowing you down is really good survival, I think. Whereas most players go to Voyager, just take condition hits. Also, your map. Well, I am mapping everything. I have to run fast. That was a really great stream yesterday with all the Timby struggles and Blizzard stuff. Oh God, that was just, wasn't that insane, Tegeta? That is like insanity level Timberwolves. You can cross the crack. You can cross crack safely if you know what you're doing. Again, I stay away from crack at all times. But I wouldn't learn how to do it on a 600-day character. Yeah, I wouldn't either. Yeah, they have changed the lighting of this lantern for sure. It lights completely different than it used to be. Now it has like that halo glow around it, which is rather annoying. I mean, I know it saves fuel, but yeah, you notice that halo around it now? It's just kind of like it makes it so you're almost blind in front of you. It's like you have to almost walk sideways to to use it properly. Jeez Louise. We have a 1500 kilometer border with Russia, so it's pretty much the only way to stay safe. Yeah, well, and see, that's a luxury I don't think a lot of Americans really appreciate. Is our border borders who? Canada. I don't think the Canadians are going to be pouring over trying to take over America. It also borders Mexico. And although Mexicans and other people are kind of pouring over the border, they aren't looking to militarily take us over. So it definitely, it puts it in perspective for sure. And that's something that I think, like I said, I think a lot of Americans take for granted, that we have very secure borders that we really don't have to worry about any foreign people coming through or doing anything through. So I missed the draft by a year before it was changed to all volunteer army. first problem wasn't a problem, maybe because I was very light. Oh, because you were lighter, you were able to maybe run over it a little easier? Is that what you're thinking? Now, there's one wolfy boy that hunts in this area here, so we gotta be a little bit careful. Also, I noticed when I accidentally shot a wolf in the face with a fire-hardened arrow, it bounced off the wolf, and the wolf was actually limping. Oh, it can do a little bit of damage to him, but it won't kill him. They'll still come after you. But yes, fire-hardened are semi-effective at scaring them off, but not really doing much else. I mean, I'm walking all the way to Forlorn today if we have to. We got a lot of day left. While you're there, make more arrows. That's not a bad idea, Fred Doom. That's not a bad idea. Well, if you ever get a chance and you use the heavy hammer against a wolf, you'll notice that the wolves will sometimes limp after you use a heavy hammer in a struggle. So if you struggle and smack them with the heavy hammer, you'll notice that they sometimes jump off of you. And then when you see them again, they're limping around on the ground too. Bunch of big babies. Bunch of big baby wolves. Now the one thing this cave up here might have is probably some more coal for us, which would be really nice to get. God, I got a horrible cough today. I'm very sorry. So we're off to see the wizard, Cindy. I wanted to bring my heavy hammer into the new zone. And mainly because my hatchet is pretty much dead. Problem is that I thought I left it in the transfer pass, and I obviously did not. So we're heading back to Broken Railroad and maybe to Forlorn Muskeg if we need to grab our heavy hammer. Teresa Castro, hello. How are you? So we're gonna be taking a little bit of a journey here. And I could go through that cave and get the coal, but we're gonna be back so soon, it might be better just to take this quick pass. We can grab the coal on the way back. So that's what we're doing right now. We are gonna jump back into the new zone, but really to survive and thrive there, and to have have enough wood to do mapping, fight off the timber wolves and all that stuff, we kind of need to, like I said yesterday, I'm taking it a little slow. I'm taking it a little cautious. That is totally on purpose. It's not that I'm scared of it. I'm just I don't want to die. And so we're going to be meticulous and just go through the paces that we need to go through. Of course, if you find a whetstone at moot point. If I find a whetstone, it's moot point. Yes, I've used up at this point, I've used up every whetstone in the game. I do have some multiple hatchets laying around, but I think they're back in the Carter Hydro Dam. Oh yeah, I mean, if you want to plow straight through, it's only halfway through the day. We could get all the way to Forlorn Muskeg Forge today if we wanted to. We really could. It's not that long of a trip if you don't stop for anything. If you don't stop for anything, you can barrel through. I'm curious if we left anything in the room. Yeah, we'll leave a few more sticks here. Yeah, I'm gonna stop at the maintenance shed and check. I think the maintenance shed will be that'll sort of be our safe area. We'll stop there real quick. Check and see what we left there, because I think we left a few things there on the way through. So we're gonna take a quick check in the maintenance yard, and then we'll head out from there. Of course, we'll probably have to slaughter a couple wolves going in, which is always a joy. Oh, I do have my Paws Fellowship shirt on, by the way, with a red 5 on the sleeve. It's my red 5 Paws Fellowship shirt. If you need to, if you don't mind, go over and give Red 5 a follow here on Twitch. He's a great guy and a very good member of the Paws Fellowship. Give him a little shout out there. There he is. Bam. There you go. Give Red 5 a follow, boys and girls. Follow that link. Give him a follow. He's a great dude. Good member of the Pause Fellowship. Love him to death.
Oh my gosh!
Ah, he found that up at the secluded corner. Katie's secluded corner. I think he did. Is that it? Was he up at
Double
Katie's
down.
there?
Thank you.
That looks like what would be up there usually, but maybe it was a different location.
There we go. How was that one? We did it. Double dab. I know, Weebs. Pretty impressive, right? Pretty impressive.
I love me some Red 5. If the question is, did past Ath leave supplies for future Ath? The answer is always yes. Well, that is true. I do tend to leave a lot of supplies. Why did I get the spinny ball of death there? That actually concerned me just a little bit. I do tend to leave supplies for myself in places. I tend to do that, Chris. I'm always like, yeah, you know, I may come back here one day. I might as well leave myself a little bit of stuff. Alright, we got those. We got a little bit of water. I'm just going to drink down this water real quick, just so we don't get thirsty while we're going. And I think I'm also going to drink a couple broth. Yeah, I just don't want to get, you know. Wow, it's actually +1 here. It's actually +1 out right now. Yes, this is 600 days on, this is 600 day plus on Interloper. And it's actually +1 degree out. I was like, wait a second, my temperature's going up. Huh? Hello, bunny wraps. Run for it. Oh, are you my friend? Are you my friend? Oh, you were my friend for a second, then you ran away. You pretended to be my friend. Oh, there he goes. He's running ahead of me. He's like, I'll take on the wolves for you, Atheenon. Don't you worry about a thing. The wolves will never know what hit him. Look, he is serious about it. He is dead. Look at that. He is serious about it, man. He is taking on the wolves like nobody's business. Like, you just watch me, Atheenon. Those wolves will never know what hit him. See, he's running down there. He's like, yeah. Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to do that. Wolfies? Wolfies, I'm home. There we got a little food here. Wolfies, I'm home. Okay, we're just gonna check in here real quick. See if we left anything of import here. Let's check down here because we probably left a few things here. I'm gonna actually grab those shafts. Hey now. Hey now. Because they're shafts. Why not? Thank you, UC, for the posture check. I was slumping a little there. Thank you so much. Alright, whoa. 80% pry bar, heck yeah. 100% pry bar, even more heck yeah. Okay, I don't see a heavy hammer here. Let's check out by the forge real quick. I might have left it out here. I got 4 pieces of coal. So I got my 4 pieces of coal there. I don't see a hammer around here, though. Nope. Let's check back in here. I don't see a heavy hammer here either. Is it in the microwave? No, I didn't put it in the microwave. Here's my other... Here's a ruined bedroll for another improvised bedroll if we ever need it. So we got Reshi tea in there. We got birch bark tea in there. What the dilly-dally? Wow. That's empty. That's empty. That's got rosehip tea. Okay. Alright. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. Freezer's empty. Birch bark tea. Yeah, we're already a winner now. Oh god, we have more acorn grounds here, and more matches here too. Let's see if any of our matches match up. Hey now, I just made a little pun. Do any of my matches match up? No, they don't. So I think what I'll do is I'll take the box of 29 and leave the others. All right, we got some hides, metal, birch or maple. cloth. That's empty. And that's empty. Okay, so it's not here. It's not here, boys and girls. Alright, we got a little bit of fuel on us. Did I leave anything in those? Nope. Well, hey, you know, if nothing else, we got a thermos of birch bark tea now. I guess that's something. I guess that's something right there, boys and girls. Is that a burdock root? How did I miss that? Hey, that must be something they've added in with an update or something. I mean, this is kind of an old file. That has to have been added in from an update. I could not have missed that easily. I could not. What are you talking about there, Ronnie Beef? We don't got no old timers around here. Have I ever tried snooze? No, we used to sell snooze at the tobacco shop. I've never tried snooze now. We used to sell it. Used to sell it at the tobacco shop, but I've never tried it. I mean, it could be possible. I forget it. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. It's just not very probable. Yeah, that happened. I heard him. I heard that little sucker walking around in the snow. Rocking around there. I mean, it could be possible, me from Florida, that I did miss it. Is that a burdock, or are you just happy to see me? It is a burdock in my pants, sorry. But I am happy to see you as well. Yeah, I wouldn't leave the hammer in the hunting lodge now. I would have left it at a major POI. The hunting lodge is nice, but the hunting lodge to me is basically a place I go to hunt the moose, and then I leave. But then I leave, and so it's like, and look, and see, I missed those. I must have missed those. Those are probably not a respawn. Those are not a spawn that's come in. What, that my burdock is in my pants and I'm happy to see him? Hey now. But, yeah, there's another wolf up there. And he's gonna run away with my arrow, little bastard. Can't run very far, though. Where are you running to, buddy? Where are you going? Where are you running to? Damn it, come back here. Okay, this is enough.
I don't rest.
Die, doggo. Die, doggo. Once I get back to SP, I'll find a hammer. Shush. No, I won't. There's no hammers in SP. Shh. Don't tell me that. Only -1 out right now. Only -1 out right now. That is crazy time. How many hours do I have in the long dark? It's approaching 7,000. I think right now, let's look at the hour count, boys and girls. It's pretty close to 7,000. It comes up to 6,878 at the moment. So So just shy of 7,000. About 125 shy of 7,000. So we'll hit 7,000 this year. You know what we're gonna do? Something that I never ever do. All right, gotta get going. Heading down south for the weekend. Well, be safe, definitely. Definitely be safe, my friend. Got 13. Have any torches? No. Can I build? I can't see if I can build it. That's the one thing that sucks. One thing that sucks about snow shelters, you can never tell if you can build them in a certain spot until you actually lay it out and see. I would like it if they would give you a preview mode to see where you can build a snow shelter, so you can sort of know where to build your fire. It's actually warm enough right now. I'm actually gonna try a snow shelter crash for the night. We'll get to the border of Forlorn Muskeg. There's a place there that I like to build snow shelters if I can. It's not a great place, but it's a better place than others. Do I have the cloth to do it, though? I don't have the cloth to do it. Never mind. Never mind, I have no cloth on me. Never mind. We'll just build a fire and sleep in the snow. That's what we'll do. Build a fire and sleep on the snow. I don't have the cloth for it. I thought I did, but I don't. I should have probably stayed the night at the maintenance yard, but you know, we aren't smart like that. That would have been the smart play. I don't have the smart play in me. Snow is just as good, I know. Snow or snow shelter, it's all the same.
I'm getting weaker.
I know you are. I know, buddy. We're gonna find a nice little spot here to hole up. Dun, 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 dun. I have metal back in Broken Railroad. If we find the hammer, we're gonna go to Broken Railroad to forge. There is a little spot back here. Wow, and there's another burdock root. How am I missing all these burdock roots? I just don't. I don't understand. Are we still in Sundered Pass? No, we're in Broken Railroad right now, Beastie. We're heading back. We'll be heading back to the upper region of Sundered Pass here soon. But I wanted to come back to get my hammer, and I did not leave my hammer in Transfer Pass like I thought. So we are headed back. We're headed back, and we're doing our thing. It's a little corner back here that I found one time. Can't get a Maglin's fire. Do I have a main base where I live? No, I'm a wanderer. There is no main base. There is no main base. I wander. I wander the world aimlessly. I aimlessly wander the world in search of adventure. Alright, I have a little bit of water, a little bit of food. Drink down the broth. We'll drink down this. There we go. I don't need to really sleep a long time. Let's just sleep like 6 hours. Let's just sleep like 4 hours. Hopefully we don't die in 4 hours. I'd sleep for long periods of time, but I haven't lost that much health, so I don't need to get my health back that badly. And if something happens and the wind kicks up, I want to be able to move. I go everywhere. Yeah, I am kind of a nomad, 55 yards. I don't really... for me, Long Dark is not a basing up kind of game. You base up in Long Dark and you tend to die. Because you'll run out of food, or you'll run out of, you need to go adventuring out for something, And so I don't really base up, because I like to get to all the loots. I like to get to all the loots that are out there. And so we kind of make it a traveling game for ourselves anyway. And like on Stalker and stuff, you can definitely more base up in Stalker and Voyager and Pilgrim. In Interloper, the loot is kind of few and far between, so you have to kind of travel around to get to different places to not die, and so that you have enough supplies and stuff, and also things wear down so quickly on Interloper that if you don't travel around, oh, that's not good. That's a blizzard, boys and girls. That's a big old blizzard out there. If you don't travel around a lot of stuff, by the time it gets to late game, most of the clothing that you'll find will be ruined. And for me, it does make the game more fun. It does make the game way more fun if I'm traveling around. All right, we're going to just push it because we're only going to sleep for a short second. There we go. Is this place really protected? I think this place, nope, it's not protected there. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think this place might be protected, boys and girls. I'm not sure. I mean, we're just kind of chilling out here, doing our thing. What do we got? What do we got to cook up here? We got some rose hips. When the cougar comes back in the picture, basing up is pretty much out the window. Yeah, the cougar kind of ruins a lot of that, to be honest. Yeah, all we need is the acorn grounds. We need cooking oil. We need to remember we need to grab any cooking oil we find. We got mushrooms, but we need all the cooking oil we can find to make more preppers pies. Because we have burdock root on us, plus we have 3 more burdock root back in Sundered Pass right now. So we definitely need that. See, we can't make any of these pies. We could make the stalker pie, because that takes acorn grounds, black bear meat, and wolf meat. Oh, by the way, there was some people talking about how in misery mode you could repair, I think it was your health with, I don't know if it was the Briar House pie. I think it might have been the Briar House pie. Yeah, I think they might have been talking about the Briar House pie with that. The thing is that Briar House pie increases your max condition. Lily's pancakes increase your max condition. You notice Prepper's pie, it increases your condition. Max condition means sort of like how the well-fed bonus gives you greater max condition. That's what Lily's pancakes and the Briar House pie do, is they increase your max condition, I believe, by another 5%. But that doesn't actually give you health. The Ranger pie, there is no Ranger pie. What Ranger pie? Ranger stew? That's max condition as well. That's max condition as well. There's nothing in the game other than Prepper's Pie that gives you health back. Condition is different than max condition. And yes, it'll bump your max condition up, and I think it'll give you that bonus for like 3 hours. No, don't worry about it, Ari. I had some people mentioning it, and I was like, I don't think that's right, because I think that you have to have certain things to be. I think that's the only thing that gives you actual health back. Oh, it blew my fire out. It blew my fire out, boys and girls. It did finally blow my fire out. Let's see. Can I add a stick to it? Was it just a shift in wind? I think it was a shift in the winds. I think it was a shift in the winds. I think it was a shift in the winds. Oh, dock workers pie. Okay, so dock workers pie. And there we go. Okay, so it's dock workers pie that gives it to you. That's the one that you have to have coho and rockfish for. Dock workers. Thank you, Ratya. Yes, the dock workers pie gives it to you as well, but you gotta have very specific fishies for it. The rockfish and the coho. And is that the one, Ratya, that people are talking about that gives you health back even after you get broken body in misery mode? Is that the one people are talking about? Because if it is, they'll probably take it out. They'll probably make it so it doesn't anymore. They'll probably be like, nah, we did not expect that to be. Are condition and health not the same thing? Well, max condition and condition are not the same thing, no. Yeah, I'm sure they'll fix it. I'm sure they will. I mean, technically, I think that pie as well as the... I mean, because look at it. The dock worker's pie as well as the prepper's pie are both level 5 recipes. You have to go to frickin' Bleak Inlet to get the dock worker pie recipe. You have to find the prepper's pie in one of 9 random things around the world. If you can actually find either of those recipes, I think it should totally be able to give you some help. I think it should totally be able to give you some health if you actually find those 2 recipes, or if you actually brave, the abyss there, I guess you could call it. If you actually brave the abyss to go get them, you should be able to utilize them. There's also a Cheez-It with losing and regaining well fed to regain a bit of health and misery. I mean, we found the prepper's pie recipe in our last misery run. Oh, we did. We found it. Thank you, dude, for the bear apocalypse there. We did find it. So it's not impossible, but to have level 5 cooking is a whole different thing. Wow, so this blizzard is just really, like, not liking us at all, is it? There we go. Hello. Hello, world. Do I need anything from this fire? Not really. Not especially. All right, let's go. Time to go get our heavy hammer, boys and girls. Good God, man. Pick up some of the sticks that we used on the fire last night. Good God, man. Okay, so do we have the proper bow equipped? Yes, we do. It's at 18%. That's awesome and amazing. Maybe it'll break soon and we can get rid of it. Misery is tough, Beetlebee. I mean, we're gonna start a new misery run tomorrow, by the way. If you like seeing suffering, if you want to hear me curse a couple times, come on by. We will be doing some misery mode tomorrow and Sunday mornings. We'll be off with this character and back into misery, so... Yay! I'm so excited. Is it possible to gain well fed and then lose it both while you sleep in one night? Yes, you can. I mean, if you didn't give yourself enough food before you went to bed, you can definitely, like, gain it and then, like starve yourself on accident and while you sleep and lose it. Totally possible. In fact, I've probably done that once or twice. What time are we starting? It'll be same exact time, 54 yards. We'll be starting at noon, 3 Eastern tomorrow, and noon, 3 Eastern on Sunday. How come your stream and videos cannot be watched over smart tube on Fire TV? I have no idea. I don't even know what smart tube on Fire TV is. Do you not have YouTube on that? I don't even know what that is. What is a smart tube Fire TV? I have no idea. I'm not sure. No interleaving. Is that for a different country, or is that I know what I've heard of Fire TV before, but I don't know anything about how they do broadcasting or anything like that. Is it sort of like Roku? Is it Fire TV sort of like the Roku? Because I know on Roku I can't get Twitch. I can get YouTube, but Roku does not have a Twitch app. It doesn't have Twitch hooked up to its stuff. So I know with Roku I cannot get Twitch at all on my Roku TV. So I usually have to put if I want to watch somebody on Twitch, I have to put it on my phone and then mirror my phone to my television. It's a total pain in the ass. So I usually watch YouTube on my television because I can't get Twitch on it. So Amazon Fire Stick, okay. Yeah, I honestly, no interleaving, I do not know. I'm not up on I'm not up on the smart stuff. Oh, it's an Android app. Okay. For Fire TV for YouTube. Huh. Not a clue. Check with your broadcast provider. You'll laugh if my hammer's not here. It may not be here. We'll have to see. Check with your broadcast provider. I'm not entirely sure. Hey, there used to be a thing there. A burdock root. Yeah, I honestly couldn't tell you. I wish I could. I wish I had the magic answer for you, No Interleaving. I wish I did. I'm not up on the tech things. I put on a show and I don't know where it goes. It could be in the sky for all I know. Yeah, if you'll laugh if my hammer's not here. I'll laugh as well, just a little bit. I'll laugh because the only option otherwise is to cry. The wolf right over there. God, there's a lot of wood around here too. Holy crap. That is a lot of wood, baby. Twitch partners like Atho use Android devices. I actually don't have an Android device now. Can it be your videos are set only for adults? No. That's never, my videos are always set for everyone. But I can check. I mean, it's easy enough to go down and check. Well, I mean, it's not, I have it set as no, it's not made for kids. I don't want my videos, I don't want my YouTube videos being put out there as if they're made for kids. Especially zombie videos and stuff. I could get in big trouble for that. So, yes, my YouTube videos are specifically, it says they are not made for kids. I don't know if that makes them adult only. I don't think that makes them adult only, but I think most people on YouTube do not make their stuff for kids. So that may be it. I don't know. But I don't have anything that's set for adult only, no. And especially on Twitch, there's nothing that would set it that way. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you for that big resub. 24 months in a row. 51 months old. My videos have been set that way forever, Interleaving, and I'm not going to change it.
Thailand singer just resubscribed for 51 months.
So if you go into the advanced part, it says, do you want to restrict your videos for an adult audience? No, do not restrict my videos for viewers 18 and over. So no, there is no restrictions on my videos. It's specifically, it's not, I put my videos as not made for kids. But regardless of your location, you're legally required to comply with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act and other laws. You're required to tell us whether your videos are made for kids. So no, my videos are not made for kids, but they are not restricted to anybody. So, yeah, I just looked that up a little bit more there. There's my heavy hammer. Hello. Oh, shush up. Shush up. We got our heavy hammer. That's what we came here for. You know, while we're here. Well, while we're here, let's make a few arrows, a few more arrowheads. Do I have any metal here? That would be important to see if I had any metal first. No, I don't have any metal here. Let's go up to the top here. So yes, no, my videos are set for not restricted to anybody. So no, my videos are not restricted at all. So I'm not sure. What country are you in? Interleaving. It may be a country issue. I don't know. It may be a country issue or something, depending on where you are. I'm not 100% sure. There's a wolf right up here. Looking. The only thing is there might be metal inside of here. I don't need the metal. I don't need to make more arrows. Today is a rainy, quiet day. A good day just to relax and watch TV. Oh, that's awesome. There he is. Oh, he saw us. He saw us. He saw us. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I see. I hear you. I hear you. I heard you, bud. You know what? Nah, I'm cold. We'll get some meat when we come back out of the, We're gonna go inside of the, Prepper's Cache. Some countries may definitely restrict certain videos on YouTube. Yeah, it happens. I mean, I have no control over that, though. I have 0.0 control over it. My videos, I run my videos and my streams just like I've always run them, and nothing has changed in the last 8 years. So, that I cannot control. I wish I could, but I can't. I don't even know if I have scrap in here. I don't know if there's a... Hey, buddy. Yeah, there's no scrap in here either. There is a place to, like, rest in here, thank goodness. We can at least get a little rest-a-dee-boo. What time of day is it? It's still early, so let's go ahead and choke down a few cattails. Did we lose our hammer? No, I thought I had brought my hammer to the new zone, Cindy, but I did not. So we came back and we got it. My videos from YouTube are banned from a few countries. Oh yeah, and I can see all of that. I know when so if I go to my analytics right now on this video right here, it'll tell me what's going on with it. It'll tell me if I'm banned anywhere. Stream settings, viewer activity. Nope, analytics, everything is good. Everything is good on the YouTube side. I'm not demonetized. I'm not the privacy is on public. It's not restricted to any countries. Yeah, you can see all the deets when you go onto it, and none of it is bad. So it all looks good to me. Sorry, I was making my hubby a sandwich. Oh well. Can you make me one too? No, actually, I made chicken salad for myself last night. I am totally fine. Yeah, we could go back to BR. I have metal and fuel in BR. So we'll just head back there after we get warmed up here real quick. We'll just sleep for like an hour and get warmed up, and then we'll head back to Broken Railroad. And we got plenty of food in Broken Railroad. So admittedly, the food's a little bit on the rotten side, but you know, we'll just deal with that. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Wait, did I have food at the forge? I had food at the forge, didn't I?
I might have to drop some.
And I gobbled down my cattail. Yes, we could also make a new hatchet too. Although, to be honest, going forward, I probably will make the new hatchet, but I won't be doing. I probably won't be doing I won't be doing a heavy use of it other than defending myself. How much to shave the beard? Well, I actually shaved it a couple years ago. There's a clip of it. I shaved it in celebration of a certain number of subs or something like that. It was around Christmas time. It was fun. We had a good time. We had good times. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything with him. You know, I don't need to do that, Kenneth, because we can forge in Broken Railroad. And we actually have coal in Broken Railroad just waiting for us. So. But no, I actually, it's a funny story, 54 years. About 2 weeks ago, I got all ready to trim my beard. You know, you put the little guard on there. Well, I didn't secure the guard properly. I didn't secure the guard properly. And, yeah. It kind of came off mid trim. And so I had a choice. So I just left the goatee, and now I'm slowly growing back the beard part. It's a little scuffy, but yeah, I sort of went goatee there for for about a week, goatee only, because the beard kind of got a little scuffed. But hey, you know what? It's just hair. It grows back. Well, tell that to the top of my head. It's just hair. It grows back. Go screw yourself, top of my head. To be honest, 54 years, I have no special attachment to facial hair. I could shave it off tomorrow and wouldn't even care. I'm just not one of those kind of people that's ever cared about like that sort of stuff. Probably to my detriment, you know. I mean, I try to stay clean and everything. It's not like I'm running around, you know, all dirty ass and gross, but at the same time, I've never been like a groomer, like got you know, groomed myself really highly or anything like that. Yes, I just am naturally just beautiful. Heretic, the beard shall not be disparaged. I mean, do you think this happens by accident? Yeah, it sort of does. Total accident. Total complete accident. There's nothing planned about this at all. Hey, Semkesha, I'm doing good. How are you? How have you been? We are headed back right now to Sundered Pass. We made a quick pit stop here in we came over to Forlorn Muskeg because we didn't have our heavy hammer. Had a handlebar mustache for years, but it's such a pain in the boop to keep trimmed. I'm good. Love the new update. Sundered Pass is a very challenging region. Yes. Yesterday so it's actually kind of nice that we're taking a break today from Sundered Pass, because yesterday in Sundered Pass was some of the most like high action that I've had in a while, and it kind of stressed me out a little bit. And I say that, and we're gonna go play some 7 Days to Die after this, and we might even play a little Once Human tonight again. I don't know, but had a person cut my hair and she trimmed my eyebrows. I was not happy. Well, I do a little eyebrow trimming, and sometimes if I get a long white one, I'll pluck it all the way because I'm just like, I don't want that one anymore. I'm just like, nah, that one's good. I almost died to Timber Wolves on day 250. A stalker run scared me so much. I can bet. I bet that probably did. Hey, there's a can here. There's a can. Okay, it's only 1 arrow down temps now. That's good. That is ideal. That means we should be able to get all the way to Broken Railroad's maintenance yard by today. There's some crows out over there, just circling around doing their little crowy thing. But yeah, we're gonna do a little 7 Days to Die here after Long Dark today. We're gonna be getting back. I think we're on day 42 or 43. So we've got a few more days. Hey, there's a bear down there. I think we just passed our last Horde night last time we streamed it, and it went pretty good. Our Horde night went pretty good. It was a little hairy, but if I didn't get my eyebrows trimmed, I'd look like a Neanderthal. Yeah, I do a little trim on the side, because otherwise they grow out like down to here. So they grow out like halfway down my skull. So I would look like a Neanderthal too. And Kenneth, you have to do the little zip. You gotta get that unibrow gone, man. I got like 3 hairs that grow right in the freaking middle, and no matter what I do, they come back. No matter what I do, I'm always like doink, doink, and they're like, nope, we're coming right back, sucker. I get these 3 hairs just sticking out of the middle of my forehead, going, hey, look at me, I'm a Neanderthal. Arr, arr, arr. And all of that, and I lose all the hair on the top of my head. How is that fair? How is life even close to being fair? And you know what I've noticed after 40? I gotta pluck these I get these fine blonde hairs growing out of my freaking ears. They get to be like a half an inch long before I even notice them. That's how fine they are. They aren't like they're not like dark color or anything. They're like blonde. And so I'll be looking in the mirror. I'll be like, what is that? And then I go, holy crap! There's like a half-inch hair sticking out of my ear. It's like, how is life even? What the heck? God's cruel joke on me, I guess. You lose all the hair on the top of your head. Guess what? It grows out of your ears now, sucker. And it grows out better out of your ears than it ever did on your head. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? So about once a week, I'll go in there and I'll do the weekly pluck, where I'll look and I'll be like, get the tweezers and I'll go doink, doink. Funny thing is, hairs coming out of your ear don't hurt. You know, if you like pluck a hair out of your arm or something, it kind of hurts a little bit. But hair that you pluck out of your ears, it's almost like you feel a sharp, you feel a little bit of a pull, but it doesn't really actually like physically hurt. It's more of just you feel the pressure. I know that's way more than you need to know. The hair doesn't quit growing, it relocates, yeah. It relocates back to here, and to here. Yeah, it sure does relocate. God dang hair.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Yeah, but it's just a part of aging. It's just a part of aging. That's why I got to get the extra large headphones that fit over my extra large ears these days. It's God's way of telling us men we need to listen more. All the women in chat are like, yeah, that's it! That's it! Right, Cindy? I know you're there. I know you agree with me. It's God's way of telling us that we gotta listen more. It makes our ears grow bigger and hair grow out of them. My body hair is so hard it's like copper wires. Oh yeah, my body hair. It's pretty good. Wait till you get to my age, Ath. If you get to pluck more than pluck more than annually, it's been a good year. Oh goodness gracious. Ex-wife used to do the hot wax thing to my ear. My ears would ring for days out. No, I'll pass on that. I will take hairy ears any day to hot wax. No, I'm good. I'm good. I would be like a Steve Carell in 40-Year-Old Virgin. I'd be like, mother, you're a whore. I'd be screaming out so badly. I'm 24 and plucking a unibrow. Don't feel bad. Well, I don't even get the unibrow. I just get like 3 or 4 hairs that go right in the middle. 3 or 4 that just go right in the middle. I'm always like, what the hell are you doing? Move to left, go left or right. That's all you need to do. Go left or right, be part of the eyebrow. You don't need to be in the middle. These days, Kenneth, I have looked like a Wookiee since I was like 22. So it's just something. I mean, I got a lot of hair. Let's just put it that way. I got hair on my back, hair on my legs, hair on my chest, hair on my arms. I've got hair pretty much everywhere. Hair on my butt cheeks. Yeah, there, I said it. Hair on my butt cheeks. I look like a Wookiee too, man. Hey, you know what that means, Kenneth? We're real men. Real men grow lots of hair. That's what I like to say anyway, just to make myself feel better. Except I can't grow it on my head. What's up with that? At some point, though, you know what? I found you just have to accept yourself the way you are and be like, you can keep yourself well groomed so you aren't a slob. But it's like there's a certain point that I'm like, is it really worth the effort? Nobody's ever gonna see this. Nobody's gonna ever see all of this, except maybe one person. And if she can't accept it, then too bad. She's obviously not the right one. My last girlfriend was like, she was like, I've never dated somebody as hairy as you, but I'm okay with it. I was like, well, there you go. If you weren't okay with it, then too bad. That would just not be a thing. Who needs hair when you have hats? Exactly. My friend got a pedicure at almost 55 and said it was the worst experience of his life, and he paid $80 for it. Yeah. You know, $80, that's like 4 lap dances, dude, and that would be a better experience than a pedicure. I'm just saying, I'm not like promoting it. I'm just saying comparatively, for 80 bucks, you could get like 4 lap dances and probably have a better experience than a pedicure. I don't know. Linz comes in on that. Linz is like, why are we talking about lap dances? What's going on? Hello, Linz. Good to see you again. I hope you're having a great day. I'm doing well. We got a lot of fun stuff ahead. Listen, I'm all in. Linz is like, I'm there. I got my 80 bucks. Where's my 4 lap dances? This is conversations what happens when you don't bring a hammer. Well, yeah, because we got a lot of downtime, Chris. We got to walk all the way back to Sundered Pass. And whose fault is it? Chat's fault. There, I said it. It's chat's fault that I didn't bring my hammer. They should have known better. They should have known better. They should have been like, dude, you got to bring your heavy hammer to the Sundered Pass. Not my fault, man. Not my fault. Don't be blaming chat. You forget things all the time. Shh, Nora, you're supposed to be on my side. Gosh dang it. Nora, you're supposed to be on my side. God damn it. Ugh. The mods have betrayed me. The mods. At two, Nora. At 2. Exactly. That's the standard thing. You don't blame yourself, you blame chat. Exactly. The streamer can be wrong. Chat is wrong. We know you forgot it, but you look so happy taking a long stroll. We said nothing. Well, Gazbeard, at least you're looking out for me, man. You're looking out for my happiness. That's more than my ex-wife did. So, you know. So I appreciate that, man. I love you, brother. Stop breathing so hard, dude. I thought I heard wolf. I thought I heard wolf steps. See, I've never had an ingrown toenail, but I've always see that's one thing. I've always trimmed my nails really well. I've never had an ingrown toenail though. I've always trimmed my own toenails. But I've never had an ingrown toenail. I don't know. Maybe that's something, Kenneth, I got to look forward to down the road. At least I have my pot. Exactly. At least I got my pot, man. I got my pot. Okay, these are raw. That's cooked. This is cooked. Okay, so these are cooked here. Let's grab a couple of these babies. Oh, yum, yum. Oh, num, 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 num. Has a little bit of green stuff on it. That's just, we look at that as like seasoning. That's like seasoning. Yum, 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 yum. Yummy, yummy. Okay, and then let's grab a couple more.
Energy is just...
I know we're tired. I know you're tired, buddy. We need to go inside. It's okay. It's okay. Just chill out. Chill out. You're gonna be fine. We're gonna put these arrow shafts back in here. We're gonna break. How many arrow feathers do we have? We got 40 feathers. We're good. Let's go ahead and break down these couple arrows, even though we're tired. Break them down. Every month I have to do a nightly ingrown toenail surgery with my nail clippers. It's awful. Oh God. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. 54 years. I've heard ingrown toenails are the worst. Are the worst. Like the absolute like worst. It just hurts so bad. And it hurts like when you're walking. It just hurts all the time. I'm so sorry, man, that you gotta deal with that. That mold really add all the green needed to meat to balance the meal. Yeah, it does. You know, there's our cooking oil. We need that. We only have 0.2 here though. That makes me sad. And then we got metal right over here. There's some metal for us. probably break down some more metal, but you know what? Metal! Ah! It's not partially on the meat? No, it's not partially on the meat. Actually, I'm gonna break down this metal pail. Because why not? It's still light out. We're gonna take a little damage because we're tired, but that's okay. I can break down the metal chair. That'll give me 6 pieces of metal. We'll take a little bit of damage for this, but that's okay. We'll get it back tonight. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's eat up. Eat up, drink up, sleep up, and then we'll forge tomorrow. That was a lot of metal we just got, boys and girls. 1 chair that gave us metal, and it gave us a little bit of cloth too. If you don't forget about that. All right, let's go ahead and drinky poo. Okay. Yeah, fun times when the doctor shoves that needle into your toe and then he burns it with a Ow! Ow! Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Just cut my toe off. It comes with the territory of having soft nails and a labor job. I have issues with my nail beds. I hope I can avoid procedures myself. See, I have very hard nails. I mean, literally, like when I clip my toenail, it's like you hear a distinct. I mean, you hear it like. I mean, it's not like it just goes through like butter. Like not like my fingernails do. It's like my toe. I don't know if it's because I like did something to my nails when I was younger. I have no idea. But yeah, I got very hard nails. My nails are like super hard. Let's grab all the reclaimed we can. Oh, there's the fur to repair the hammer. We'll do that. Let's grab a bunch of these sticks. So our goal here is to get the fire up to 80. Or at least 70. Then we can just throw the coal on it and be done with it. That way it only takes 4 pieces of coal to get it up to heat. Now I do have 2 pieces of cloth on me. I think that's all that the hatchet takes, right? Is 2 pieces of cloth. Improvised hatchet. Yeah, so 1 piece of cloth. Okay, so we're good. The stuff we talk about in chat, hey, you know, butter. I have thick nails. My nails are thick, baby. I like them thick. You have thick nails. Most people's toenails are stronger than fingernails. Only my big toe has very strong nails. Alright, let's go ahead and throw all this. No, let's actually throw these sticks in here to make a total stickety stick fire. There we go. Actually, do we have... I'm just curious. Oh, you know what? Hold up. I know what we gotta do now. I know what we got. We got acorn grounds here, baby. Oh, yeah. You know what we can make? You know what we can make just so we aren't dead? Just so we don't die? We can take some of the acorn grounds. I got another fire striker. I got another flare here, too. We'll take that. And I've got 17 mushrooms here. We'll take those. And I'm gonna take all of those. And, yeah, we have another fire striker here. Look at that. We got a 79 and a 37. That's kind of cool. And I got another sewing kit here, too. What's my sewing kit's condition? 25%. You know what? We'll take that sewing kit. Why not? These are all hides and guts. I think our stuff's in okay shape right now. Let's look at our clothing real quick. 86, 86, 99. Yeah, everything's in good shape, except for our bearskin stuff's gotten a little down, but that's okay. We aren't going to let it get us down. Why do we need a hatchet for Sundered Pass? Well, Suzanne, there is a lot of things in Sundered Pass in the cabins that we need to break down for wood, because the upper area has virtually no sticks at all. And so we actually came back to get our heavy hammer, which we are going to take with us. And because of that, we're also going to be taking we're also going to make a hatchet, and we're going to make a bunch more arrows because we've lost arrows to wolves there. And it makes me sad. And it makes me very sad. We're just gonna get it up to snuff. You gotta go back to work tomorrow. Hey, look at that gourmet prepper's pie right there, baby. Oh yeah. That should be up to 157. Beautiful. Let's make an improvised hatchet. Prepper's pie, hoo-ah! Yeah! That's our 3rd prepper's pie we have on us now, so that's going to make it a little bit more difficult for the wolves to kill us. We can always choke down some pie if we need to. It seems so cool to live in a place like Oregon. Never been to America. It looks like a dream. Oregon is beautiful, man. Oregon is absolutely gorgeous. There is so much to do just in this state alone, without even leaving the state. There is so much to do, brother. And it's a great place. I love the mountains, the sea, the whole thing. It's just absolutely gorgeous here. See, isn't that beautiful? You can do 2 liters of water, 4 arrowheads each time.
It's starting to weigh me down.
And then, you know, one thing we're gonna do, we're gonna make an improvised knife here too. And that used up all
No
of our
power
fire.
in the verse can stop
Nice.
me.
Nice. Do we have any metal left? We have 1 piece of metal left. Let's make up 2 more arrowheads. Because why not? Why not? Yeah, the Pacific Northwest is absolutely gorgeous. I refuse to call it Sundered Pass. It's Timberwolf Pass to me. Yes, it is kind of Timberwolf Pass. Okay, so we can't make any. We can't make any fire. We basically crafted all day. If any chance you could take a drive, you could take a drive to Bend, Oregon, and ask them to make Days Gone 2. I would love to, but unfortunately, it didn't. It was. Unfortunately, that wouldn't work. It's sad but true. Because I believe. Let's see. Doesn't the. I'm just thinking, hey, maybe we can think ahead. Doesn't Stalker's Pie... No, Stalker's Pie doesn't take anything. What was it? What was I thinking of? Was it Tom's... The Ranger Stew? Carrots and taters, and we need broth, rabbit, and venison. Yeah, we might as well take the... We could make a little bit... We could make 1, basically, with what we got. We could make 1. I don't think it's worth carrying them. I just don't think it's worth carrying them over. It's just extra weight I don't need on me. Just extra weight I don't want to carry with me because I'm just lazy that way. So we're just gonna leave our wilted carrots down here. We'll leave our dirty taters down here. Our dirty taters, man. I would love to ask them to make a Days Gone 2 because I really enjoyed Days Gone. I thought that was a fun game. A very fun game. Mount Rainier is absolutely gorgeous. We camped up there one time. It was so freaking beautiful. So freaking beautiful up at Mount Rainier. Okay, so get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of some of these here. Like all of them. We are gonna take a piece of fur with us because we need fur to repair the heavy hammer. And then we did also coming back here, we found a whole insulated flask full of birch bark tea. I'll take it. And then, one thing we need to do is we need to drop our crappy hatchet and our not so crappy knife, but we have 100% knife now, so we might. Okay, that's annoying. I dropped it right where I didn't want to drop it. Really, game, really. You get. Really, game? You're gonna make me work for it, huh? God damn it! There we go. We got the knife. God damn it, game. That was my own damn fault for dropping it there. I didn't look before I dropped. I plopsied and I didn't look. All right, so there's the knife as well. Okay. It's like, god dang. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna actually use that knife to make my arrows, to make my arrow shafts. Yep. Okay. I remember in 3rd grade, I rushed to the store after school with my friends because word spread that Sour Patch Kids came on sale for the first time. It was so crazy eating American candy was a thing you flexed. Sour Patch Kids. I love Sour Patch Kids. They're really bad for your teeth, though. Really bad. Really bad for your teeth, though. You do not want to be eating Sour Patch Kids as a regular thing. They're not good for you. Yes, we can have fish and chips. Nice. I like fish and chips. You know, Oregon, down in Newport and Astoria, there's some of the best fish and chips you will ever find. It's so freaking delicious. Oh, we got good music too. How long wait till dawn? Oh, it's not too far. Yeah, let's go down here. Let's craft a few arrows before we go. We don't have a toolkit here though, so that's kind of sad. I will grab the arrow shafts. I'm gonna grab these birch saplings. Grab the feathers.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Let's get the arrow shafts going first. The radios play music, yes they do. Halibut's your favorite fish with beer batter? Yum. I mean, down at the coast you can get cod, you can get halibut, you can get pretty much whatever you want down there. The coastal fish and chips are delish. Absolutely delicious. Alright, so what's our weight right now? 46? Okay, we can drop a little water to get rid of that. We got the cedar on us, that's good, or the fur on us, because we'll need to repair our hammer with that. I can get rid of some of those. I think I'm gonna bring the shafts with me. I don't need the feathers, because we have like 100 feathers. We have like 100 feathers up there. I don't need the bow making material either. Alright, let's drop a little stuff here, and then we're gonna head out. What do we have for fuel? I got the cedar, I got 2 of those. We'll grab some sticks along the way. Let's grab 1 more cedar. We'll go a little bit heavy. But that's okay. Got a fresh prepper's pie on us. Let's break down a couple of these. The maintenance yard, in my opinion, is one of the best, like, it's one of the best, like, POIs around. I mean, it really is up there. I'm not a big fan of Broken Railroad as a zone. I think it's more of a I think of Broken Railroad more as it is a place you go to kind of like move on to another. It's more of a transfer area. It's more of a transition zone than an actual zone in its own right. And the main reason I say that, and actually yes, the main reason I say that is that it doesn't have a lot in it other than the maintenance yard and the hunting lodge. There's not a lot in it. But the maintenance yard itself as a POI is really great. You got the forge, you got a crafting table, you have tons of wood in crates, you've got tons of metal shelves and metal you can break down. You can do a lot here. There's a lot you can do here. So it's a really great zone for that. But it's not... You know, we have a lot of deer hides there. We're going to repair our deer hide stuff when we get there. I'm not going to waste my deer hides here on it. Okay, I've got 24 mushrooms. I don't need 24 mushrooms on me. In fact, I don't need... I'll keep like 4. Oh, I put them all in there. Let's get 4. There we go. And we got our acorn grounds. That's important because we need those. Now we have our heavy hammer, so that's awesome. Okay, let's go. Time to move out, boys and girls. Let's roll out. Autobots, let's roll out. I actually like Broken Railroad for bear, wolf, deer, moose, and yes, the maintenance yard. Yeah, as far as that goes, the bear, the wolf, the deer, and the moose, the hunting is really good in this zone. I will give you that, Jack Pistachio. The hunting is really good in this zone. The other parts of the zone, I'm not as wild about. I'm not as wild about the other part. My bedroll is at 85%. And I have tons of ptarmigan down on me, as well as there, and I have lots of cloth there as well. I'm not going to take my cloth from here, just to save on that. Well, yeah, and since it now connects to the new zone, Broken Railroad has stepped up a tier or 2 in how good it is. Because before the new DLC, Broken Railroad was kind of a meh zone to me. It was the main problem with Broken Railroad was not so much getting here and doing stuff. It was getting back out, because to get back out of Broken Railroad, you have to pass all the way past all the wolves again, go into Forlorn Muskeg, and then you have to either get to the Forge, Mountain Town Cave, or Mystery Lake, or that area, you know, Poacher's Camp and the cave there, before you really have a shelter that you can shelter in. So it's a long walk with no protection, especially if like a blizzard hits you or something like that. It's really bad. But now that it sort of sits between two zones, it's a lot better. It's a lot better. It's a good place to jump off into the far territory, because you can stockpile a bunch of stuff at the maintenance yard like we have, and then you can just go to the far territory, and then if you want to, you can come back like we did. Of course, we didn't leave our heavy hammer there, which was my own damn fault. But hey, this has got us a new knife, a new hatchet. How many more arrowheads? We got 12 on us. We got 12 arrows on us, plus I believe we have another 12 arrowheads. Yeah, we got another 10 arrowheads in the basket already. So we basically have enough to make over 20 arrows. So, coastline is the best zone. Well, the coastline is OP right now with the ability to beachcomb. Beachcombing got such a huge buff in the new builds. The beachcombing is just insane. It's absolutely insane. So yeah, Coastal Highway is so OP right now. Now, Coastal Highway, though, does have a big downside to it. If you don't have lumber and you get cabin fever, you're kind of screwed there, because you have nowhere to go that's going to be warm inside that's not indoors. So you got to make sure you have a lot of fuel saved up there, just in case you get cabin fever, and then you can go out to a fishing hut and fish and just kind of spend some time out there. First time I did a walk from maintenance yard to lake office at night, in Aurora, straight along the tracks, didn't see a single wolf. You got so lucky, man. You got so lucky. Oh my god. Although, to be honest, the Aurora wolves seem to be a little bit broken. They kind of stand in one spot and just howl. They don't move around like regular wolves do. Yeah, I was reading Gazbeard's comment, Ratchet, and I was gonna say the only respite you have is the crumbling highway caves, and so you have to go to those. You have to ditch into those if you want to get out of Coastal Highway. But I'm saying Coastal Highway itself doesn't have a cave in it. And that's one downside. That's really the only downside I can think of for Coastal Highway. That's really the only downside. Is that it has only that one. It has no caves in it. Otherwise, Coastal Highway is a pretty OP zone, especially with the beachcombing. You can sit up at Jackrabbit Island, and there's a little place right as you go out of the Jackrabbit Island house. If you go to the right and down the hill, there's a place right there where that little island is. And that place is rich, I tell you, with stuff that always washes up. There's always like 3 or 4 spawns right there. It'll either be fish, or it'll be a boat, or whatever. There's always just tons of crap along that place. It's absolutely nutty. I was finding after every blizzard, I could usually go out there and get 1 or 2 fish. Get some sort of piece of clothing, and some other random item that would wash up right in that one little area. Just that one little place right there. They definitely, in my opinion, need to depower beachcombing as much, because it is a little OP right now. The elevator of death, yeah. I wouldn't recommend going into the elevator of death myself. Unless you have a lot of food and water along with you, and you know you're not gonna get cabin fever. Because if you wait down there in the Aurora goes away, you're gonna be stuck down there for a few days. If not a week or so in game, and it's pretty miserable, trust me. Hello, sticks. Wow, I haven't seen that many sticks for a while. How many hours do you think you need to play to start playing Interloper without dying? Without dying, it's gonna be a... you don't really have to do a lot of hours to play it without dying, but... Hello, rabbits. Go freak out somewhere else. I'm gonna go get your friends in the next zone. You don't have to play a lot. I'd say maybe, I don't know, 60, 70, 80 hours. I mean, it's gonna be tough. You know, you're probably going to die. This bat. Shut up, Will. This bat. I'm gonna drop most of the sticks here. So I would say, here's my recommendation. I would say play like 100 days of Voyager, play then 100 days of Stalker. When you play the Stalker run, try to use bows and arrows more often than you use the guns, just to kind of get used to them. Because not being used to the gun not being used to the bow and arrow will kill you very quickly. And then jump in Interloper, have some fun. If you just, you know, I'd say start out in Interloper, maybe choose your starting location, you know, maybe choose your starting location by just re-rolling until you get like Pleasant Valley or something. You know, because those are easier zones for you to navigate. I wouldn't take a hard zone like, you know, Bleak Inlet, or not Bleak Inlet, but Black Rock or Ash Canyon until you're kind of comfortable with those zones. You might risk Timberwolf Mountain, but I'd say take like a Forlorn start, a Pleasant Valley start, or a Desolation Point start. Those are the three easiest starts in the game. And not necessarily in that order. I think Pleasant Valley is probably the easiest start for beginners. Forlorn and Desolation Point is probably the second easiest. Although you have to be careful in Desolation Point because there's a lack of food that you'll run into because there's no cattails. And then I'd probably say Timberwolf Mountain is probably... No, Forlorn is probably the next easiest start, and then Timberwolf Mountain is a little harder start than that. Then you get into like Hush River Valley starts. Those are tough if you don't know the zone. If you know the zone, HRV is the best place you can ever get. Hush River Valley is the best start you can ever get if you know the zone well. And that and Ash Canyon. I think Ash Canyon and Hush River Valley both are amazing starts. I think the main reason I like the Hush River Valley start is basically after you get done looting up in Hush River Valley, you drop into Milton, loot everything there, and boom, you're ready to do a forge run right in the next zone. Where if you start in Ash Canyon has some big advantages. You can go get the technical backpack. There's lots of cattails, birch bark, all that stuff. You get lots of matches there. If you get lucky and get a hacksaw, you can do that and get the get the birch and maple. But then you have to drop to Timberwolf Mountain, then to Pleasant Valley, and you got to remember, there's no bedroll in Ash Canyon. There's no bedroll in Timberwolf Mountain. There's a possibility of a bedroll in Pleasant Valley. If you start in Hush River Valley, you're going to get a bedroll, hacksaw, heavy hammer. You get the 3 key items you need to make that initial forge run. You can do a forge run by day 3 if you really want to. I usually wait a little bit longer because I like to have my maple and my birch cured. But Ash Canyon can be a great start. I think of it more of as an advanced start, though, than even Hush River Valley. Because you have to be prepared to sleep with no bedroll, prepared to not have a hacksaw or any sort of tool to defend yourself. You're not gonna, you mainly like the start there to get the, you mainly like that start to get the old technical backpack. And you also come out with a ton of matches. You'll probably come out of Ash Canyon with like 40 matches if you do it right. And you usually will get a pair of combat pants and a thin wool sweater coming out of there too. So Ash Canyon definitely has some great advantages It's just, in my mind, a much more advanced start. Hey, look! Aw, wasn't that nice? Somebody left us some cooked meat here, some raw meat here. Aw, that was so sweet of them. Always looking ahead, thinking of the next guy. That was so nice of them.
Might have to drop some gear.
Shush. So yeah, I mean, I would start though, if you're just getting back into it, Fulgorio, I would probably push for a start and just re-roll your starts to get either Pleasant Valley or Desolation Point. Those are the easier ones. It's the ones that more people are familiar with. Because in Ash Canyon, if you're starting in Ash Canyon, so here's Ash Canyon here. If you're starting in Ash Canyon, there's going to be two places you start. You're either going to start like right down in this area, and then have to climb up a rope to get into the Climber's Cave area, and then then you'll walk over here, and you'll drop down to Angler's Den, or you'll spawn sort of up here above Angler's Den, and have to go to Angler's Den. So you have those two starts. And this start over here, actually, even though you have to climb the rope, it's not bad, because there's lots of, there's ptarmigan nests up here, there's lots of cattails, you got the Climber's Cave you can loot real quick, and then you got a lot of cattails you can pick here, and then you just walk across, there's no wolves. This area has 0 wolves in it, so you can walk over, drop down to Angler's Den with no wolf activity. If you spawn up here, there's like 5 wolves in this area that you'll have to or spawn, I think you spawn actually up over in here, right underneath Wolfjaw's Overlook. And then you have to make your way to Angler's Den. There's a lot of wolves in that area. So that makes Ash Canyon start pretty hard. In Pleasant Valley, you'll usually start, like, there's a bunch of points you can start. A lot of times you'll start, like, up in this area and have to work your way down the river to, like, the barn or the farmhouse. Sometimes you'll start over here near the Three Strikes Homestead. So you can maybe pop to Burn Ridge Cave, the plane crash. Check out those. But mainly, if you start in Pleasant Valley, your goal is to get to the farmhouse, hit the farmhouse for water, hit the barn, and then hit Thompson's Crossings, because Thompson's Crossing is where they move the matches to. So you want to get to Thompson's Crossing and get the matches, and then work your way up the road, go to the Signal Hill, and then into Mystery Lake. Now, there is a possibility of a bedroll here in this cave that's just south of Thompson's Crossing. There's also a bedroll possibility up here in the Misty Falls Picnic Cave. There's a cave up here in Mystic Falls Picnic area. So you got a bedroll possibility in both those spots. So you got a 50-50 shot of getting it here in Pleasant Valley, which isn't bad. Now, Desolation Point, on the other hand, when you get to DP, I'm just, by the way, we're just doing this so we get warmed up. When you get to DP, if I can find it here. This is our mapping run, so we get to have fun with it. When you spawn in Desolation Point, a lot of times you'll spawn on the little island. A few times you'll spawn, like, over in this area as well. Either way, what you want to do is you want to head to the lighthouse or to the Riken first, wherever you're going. And then you want to get to Hibernia. Hibernia has your guaranteed matches in it. It also usually has some tools, maybe a hacksaw, maybe a pry bar, maybe a heavy hammer. But you want to loot up those. And then you want to take a lit torch and you want to go into the waterfall area. There's also a possibility of a bedroll in the Hibernia Processing Center. There's also a possibility of a bedroll. And sometimes, so Hibernia, the bedroll used to be up the pipe, was where it used to always be, if it was there. Now it can also hide, if you're down in the basement of the Hibernia Processing Center, there's that room that has the fire pit and the safe in it. If you go out of that room into the main... Hey, thank you, Fulgurio, for the sub there. Dubes gifted that sub to Fulgurio, as a matter of fact. If you go out of the room that has the fire barrel in it...
73 gifted a tier 1 sub to Fulgurio.
Dubes, thank you so much, man.
They
Thank you
have
so much,
given
brother.
89 gift subs in the channel.
Aha! What? 89 gift subs in the channel. Holy crap. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Again, I really appreciate that, Dubes. If you're going out from where the fire barrel is, if you go to the left, there's like some crates stacked up. The bedroll sometimes hides behind those now. The other place is if you need some torches to do this, if you go into the cave over here, there's a cave down here that has Scruffy in it. So that it does have a wolf in it, but if you go into that cave, there's a path that goes up to your right, and sometimes the bedroll's up there too. So you got like a 50-50 shot of getting the bedroll there. If you get the bedroll here, it's great. If you don't get the bedroll here, it's kind of sucky. And if you don't get the bedroll there, usually it's best to sleep at the lighthouse and then work your way to the mine, the coal number 3 mine. There are some cars along the way that you can build fires by and sleep in, but it's a very long path to get from this mine. Then you got to go all the way across here and avoid the wolves, get to Coastal Highway. There are a few cars here. There's a car at the abandoned Harris home and a truck here that you can sleep in if you need to. And then you have to get all the way to Coastal Highway, which is here, and then you have to get all the way to Misanthrope before you have a sleepable house if you don't find the bedroll. That's the downside of that spawn point in Desolation Point, is that from the lighthouse, Misanthrope is the closest actual indoor bed that's safe with no fire on Interloper. There is sleeping areas along the way. The vehicles you can always sleep in, but generally they're too cold to sleep in without a fire burning outside of them, and that fire can get knocked down very quickly by a blizzard or the wind shifting or something like that. So you want to be very careful about that. But then once you get to Coastal Highway, you just loot the heck up a Coastal Highway if you can. But the main thing you want to do in Coastal Highway is hit the garage, and then hit Jackrabbit Island, the fishing camp, and then work your way up this river, because this river has about 40 cattails on it, and that's your food. You got to be careful of the bear. He spawns like in here, and then he wanders out and wanders back, wanders out and back. There's also a car along this road you can check for a heavy hammer, and there's the fishing huts. I check all of those. The heavy hammer can spawn in those as well. So there's a basic start for Desolation Point. Anyway, let us move on. We're getting a little tired, so we're going to actually sleep here, I think, for just an hour or two. No, actually, we're pretty close to Transfer Pass. You know what? Let's grab our bedroll. Let's grab a couple honka burning meats here. And let's go. Oh, I have my wrong arrow out. That would probably be help. Wow, we almost hit him with that arrow.
I could use this.
Is this Broken Railroad? We are right now in the Transfer Pass. And that wolf just ran off this way. Did he really go down? No, he didn't go down. He ran across the bridge. Right now we are in the far range branch line, I should say. We're going to be headed towards Transfer Pass, but we just shot a wolf with an arrow. We're going to go get it back. Ladies and gents, that's what 6,800 in Long Dark sounds. 6,800 hours in Long Dark sounds like. You know, Clever Sided, I've played enough starts. I mean, Interloper starts are always fun. Starting a new Interloper character is always a blast, because it's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. You could get some really good stuff. You could get some really bad stuff. You never quite know. Oh yeah, I heard him die. But we're headed back to Sundered Pass right now. But we're gonna go through the the cave in Zone of Contamination to get there. I heard him die. Where did you run off to die, you bastard? What's my favorite region personally? Hush River Valley. I could live for years in Hush River Valley and be totally happy. Especially now that if you do the Forsaken Airfield, you know, you start doing the journey. There's my money. There's my stuff, baby. Give me my stuff back. Especially since if you do the Signal Void quest, you open up the big downside of Hush River Valley is Hush River Valley never had a crafting table. If you do the quest, you open up this hatch here that has a crafting table plus a bunch of cloth in it. So it's pretty nice. Hush River Valley is like one of my favorite zones. It always has been, but it was always, the downside was if you got low on arrows or you needed cloth, you always had to pop back into Milton to craft and to gather cloth up. And now Hush River Valley actually has that hatch there that actually has a lot of cloth in it, and wood, and it also has the crafting table in it, which just makes that zone like S tier. That zone is now S tier in my mind. But yeah, Susan, having that 5 kilo carry weight from the beginning from AC is amazing. It's an amazing feeling. And then by day 3, you got well fed, because if you're starting in Ash Canyon, there is no excuse to be hungry. There is no excuse to be hungry if you start in Ash Canyon. There is so much food in that zone that you will never ever go hungry. If you're picking up your cattails like you should be. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Ash Canyon is a great start. I will still classify Ash Canyon as a advanced start though. It's not for the novice beginner, to be honest, because you have to, like I said, you have to be willing to understand from the get-go that in Ash Canyon you're never going to have a bedroll. So you're going to be traveling from place to place and sleeping in very uncomfortable conditions, maybe even having to make a snow shelter. There's a snow shelter spot on the way to the gold mine. There's a bed in the gold mine, so that's good. So you can do it. It's just kind of rough. It's not easy. Yeah, we're cold and tired, so we're just gonna sleep in the cave. We're just gonna do it. So yeah, Ash Canyon has a lot of positives though. Oh, even, you know, Volumar, that's one of the big positives that I mentioned about Ash Canyon, is even on Interloper, if you loot every spot in Ash Canyon on Interloper, you'll probably walk out of that zone with at least 3 to 4 boxes of matches. So you're talking 36 to 48 matches in a couple of days to start the game with. You're set. You're set. And if you hit certain areas, you'll get combat pants, you'll get a thin wool sweater, you might even find a tool or two. You never know. We are tired. Tired.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I don't even know how much meat this has on it. Actually has quite a bit of meat on it. Interesting. Drink a little water. We're just gonna sleep. Woo! At our current warmth, boys and girls, except for we found in the high regions of Sundered Pass, at our current warmth, there's not a cave we can't sleep in pretty much outside that will not be warm for us if we have our improvised bedroll. Oh yeah, and you do get the 2 free arrowheads. Yep. You do get the 2 free arrowheads, loads of birch barks, which are great. It's kind of dark out, so. Yeah, if you start in Ash Canyon, you definitely want to make sure that you hit the... Usually what I do is head to Angler's Den first. That's without a doubt. Angler's Den is my goal, and you can pick cattails here. You can pick cattails up and down this river. There's wolves here, and there's a couple wolves down here, but Angler's Den, you generally doesn't have them around it. And then you want to work your way up here. There's tons of wolves up here. There's 5 wolves up here, but you want to work your way up here. Tegeta, have a good one. You want to work your way up here, go through the cave, come up here to Miner's Folly, watch for the bear. The bear's going to be up here. You're going to have to dodge the bear, basically. But Miner's Folly will give you the key for the chest that's down here, the memento cache down here. You'll also get some loot there, get some loot at Foreman's Retreat, and then you'll want to work your way across here and get to the Homesteader's Respite. And the Homesteader's Respite, there is a rope you have to climb down, so make sure you have enough climb strength. But the Homesteader's Respite is where you get combat pants and a thin wool sweater almost 90% of the time, plus more matches, plus canned food. It's just a great place to go. And then you can work your way back up here, dodge the bear again. You go across here. Once you get past the Wolfjaw's Overlook, there's this cave, but there's a little place before that where you used to be able to find a bearskin coat. I don't think that's there any longer. But you can build a snow shelter there. So make sure you have 5 cloth, 15 sticks, build a snow shelter there. You can build a fire inside so you can get some good sleep, because there's a rope climb here. And now sometimes the rope climb down to the mining camp, the rope is never there. Sometimes you'll find a rope along the way here, but not always. So if you need to, you can go over here and there's a rope that you can that you can pick up, and then you can put back there. As you can see, there was birch and maple all along the way here. And then you climb down and boom, you're into the mining camp, get that. Then usually what I do is I just jet down these 3 ropes, go to the stone shelf cave, and then go back to the angler's den, sleep it off, make my way through here, and then this is where it gets tough, because you got to make your way through here and get out of the zone. So what I usually would do, because there is a bed in Climber's Cave, so if you don't want to go back to Angler's Den, you could go from Stone Shelf up around, get to the Climber's Cave, sleep there, and then you can work your way up to the Prepper's Cache, and then you can work your way back down and get to the cave system going off the Timberwolf Mountain. So lots of good options there, but you really want to hit all the POIs in this before you leave. You could even hit the fishing hole if you want to. There's tons of cattails along this river here and in the Bitter Marsh. There's tons of cattails there. There's lots of cattails here. Lots of cattails up in here. All the way up the river here. You just got to dodge wolves a lot. There's a lot of wolf dodging that goes on. The wolves are not kind at all. So... good looking at all the content on YouTube after your stream ends. No wonder I only watch network TV for local news and weather. That's about all it's good for, my friend. That's about all it's good for. Hypa, you're pretty and I like you. Alright, we got all that stuff from him. Oh, hold on a second. I need to check something real quick. Saw some alert from my bank. Oh, okay. It was a good alert. They're depositing money into my account. That's a good alert. I like that kind of alert. Alright, so we've got 24 rose hips. Let's get those prepared up. Preparing the rose hips. Preparing the rose hips. Blizzard outside. Preparing to sleep. Why are you always preparing? Just go. Just go. Surgeon, you better sit down. Ah! Wow, it's a blizzard. It's a blizzard. Okay. We got another piece of raw gamey meat there. Okay, is there anything we can make with that? I don't think I have enough flour to do anything with it. No, but I got a little nibby of flour. We do need to repair up some stuff, but it's not light out, is it? It's almost light out. I don't think I have any cloth, do I? No, I've got no cloth, so we'll have to wait till we get back to there. We got a few pieces of clothing we need to repair up. But that's something we can do in a bit. It's actually cold in here right now. Look at that. It's actually 0. It's because my clothing's not repaired all the way up. But with our bedroll, guess what? It's positive 6 degrees, so who cares? It's also morning. Morning is always the coldest part of the day. Wowza bowza. That's quite the storm out there. Jeez Louise, man, that storm just did not want to go away. That storm was like, no. I'm staying right here. There's nothing you can do about it. All right, let's go ahead and eat a piece of ruined wolf meat. Do I have any wood to leave here? Because we probably will need this as a safe place. Let's leave a piece of cedar. And let's leave a few sticks here. That's just for fire making, and then we'll grab that. All day blizzards are the worst. Yeah. Can you make rabbit pie? Unfortunately, I cannot. Rabbit pie requires 0.2 kilos of mill flour, and we got cooking oil, we got water, and we have rabbit, but we don't have enough mill flour. They did finally patch the flour and the oats. So you can now use the entire can, Ari. They did patch it. So this 0.5 that we have on us, we could theoretically use that to make, like, what is it? The pancake. No, not the pancakes. We could theoretically use that, to make stews. We could use that to make the stews in theory. So, the 0.5 is actually a viable part of the equation now. Same thing with the last 0.1 of the Running River Oats. You can actually use the last part of the Running River Oats now, where that was glitched before and you were left with that 0.1 that you couldn't do anything with. Because it was actually 0.99. So, thank God they fixed that. Did you know you can cook in your cans? Yes, you can cook in the cans. You can cook up burdock in the cans. You can make a bannock. Bannock, something like that. Yes, you can make the bannock in there. So yes, they've now updated that as well, which is nice. I once got a negative 33 Celsius in the cave in Sundered Pass without a blizzard. It was early morning. Yes, early morning you always have to watch out for, because early morning is always your coldest temperatures. In the evening is always your warmest temperatures. Unless there's a blizzard. You know, blizzards of course change the whole. I'm just saying, if it's a calm day like this, you're gonna have your coldest in the morning, warmest at night, and that will hold even with a blizzard. You'll have a colder blizzard in the morning, and a warmer blizzard. I mean, can you really have a warmer blizzard? You'll have a warmish blizzard, a not so cold blizzard in the night. We'll use the backwards walking trick until we can't walk backwards anymore. And then we'll light our lantern up. It's one way to save lantern fuel. See, if we turn around right now, it's pretty dark. But if we can see that back there, you can see the track beneath us. I'll give you guys night vision so you can see what I'm seeing. I mean, it's pretty pitch black in here, but it's not completely pitch black. You can see that. You can see a little bit of the track. There we go. You don't need night vision anymore. There we go. Now this part up here does get pretty pitch black in this cave, but that's okay. We'll backwards walk it again. We'll backwards walk it again. I'll give you night vision once more, so you can see what I'm seeing. It is midday, which helps as well. The later in the day this gets, the darker this place gets inside here. It's probably going to go pitch black here pretty quick. They can still see that there. Oops. Then we need to go around. I just don't want to use up my lantern fuel here. But I can see the track kind of. I can kind of see the track. I don't want to. I hate using my lantern fuel. All right, transfer pass, baby. We're back. We're back, boys. Let's go into zone of contamination. I think I know where ZOC comes out. Bravo 6 going dark. Bravo 6, we're going dark. Hey Siri. Bravo 6, we're going dark. Siri's like, I have no idea. I found Bravo available on Sling TV. Siri's like, I have no idea what you're talking about, you ding dong. I have no clue what you're talking about. It's okay, Siri. I love you anyway. Now there is a cave right up here to our left. The cave up that way, but we're just gonna go. We're going straight for the. We're going straight for the old homestead here, and then we're gonna do our stuff there, and then we're gonna head out. Seeing is overrated. Hearing is just as good. Bats are very good at that sort of thing. That's true. Isn't there an entrance to Sundered Pass from a rope climb? Yes. That is where we're gonna head to, Fire. Our goal is to go through Sundered Pass through Zone of Contamination, because I think I know where it pops out. I just want to see if I'm right. So we're gonna go into Zone of Contamination. We're gonna go off to the left and go down to the cave system, and then we're going to go through that cave system to get to the zone. They need Canucks Bannook. Canix Bannock. Canix Bannock. Hinterland needs to add just a few more recipes to the DLC, just my opinion, though. You know, Marley, I think that'd be great. I think the recipes could be I think new recipes would be a great addition to the game. I don't disagree with you at all. What's our weight right now? We're actually doing awesome on weight. We are at climbing weight right now, boys and girls. We don't have any food on us, but we're at climbing weight, so that's a good thing. Hey, look, there's some cooked deer meat. Yum. Alrighty. Fresh guts. Do I have any deer hides here? I have some rabbit hides. And I've got 14 pieces of metal. I actually sort of want to take a little bit of that metal with me. We've got some fishing hooks here, too. Why do I not have those on me? That's weird. That's strange. I'm gonna take my 3 acorns. Yeah, we left some stuff here. I'm gonna take that. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take all that. Oh, I got more cooking oil here too. Nice. Okay. So what we're gonna do? Oh, and then we left other stuff here that we want to take with us too. Bam. We're gonna transfer all that to our inventory as well. And then we're going to go ahead. You notice how we ate these acorns down to little bitty bites? You can still crush them into acorn grounds. You can double up on your acorns, boys and girls. You can eat them early, and then you can crush them into acorn grounds when you want them to be acorn grounds. Yeah, that's a thing. But that gives us 21 acorn grounds, which we do not need. So I'm gonna throw those back there because that's a lot of weight. That's 3.8 kilos of acorn grounds. That's a lot of weight. And I'm going to throw back these small fry cooking oils. I'm going to throw back the feathers. Let's see what else we got we don't need on us. I need all those. Oh, I don't need the second pry bar now, because we got a good pry bar. We can get rid of that second pry bar. I'm going to leave another torch here. I'm going to leave a couple torches here. I'm going to take that 49 and leave the 26. I don't really need arrow shafts because we have a ton. I need the arrowheads. We have tons of arrow shafts back in Sundered Frontier. I don't think I need the. I can't remember if I need the scrap metal or not. I'm gonna take a couple pieces of scrap metal just to have them. And then I believe we have fuel on us. And we have everything else on us that we want at this moment in time. I don't have much water on me, that's okay. Do I need the crow feathers? I threw the crow feathers in here. I didn't need the crow feathers, no. I do sort of want to take another 5 ptarmigan down. There we go. Look at all those sticks. Look at all those sticks. Good God, man. How many sticks does one human being need? I need them all. All the sticks must be mine. All the sticks must be mine, my friends. Alright, so what we're going to do, one last thing we're going to do before we go is grab this jerry can here. We have our stack of jerry cans. We're going to refill our lantern real quick. No cloth here. No, we got cloth back in the other zone. Gonna drop the jerry can. Jerry would be very happy. I'm just saying. Jerry would be very happy with my cans. All right, let's go.
No power in the verse can stop me.
Let's go, baby. We just got done holding Jerry's cans. Let's get out of here. Thank you for following as well there, Minecraft Car. I appreciate the follow. Hope you're having a great day. We need more sticks. Oh, we'll get more sticks, trust me. That place there is the stick explosion. I would imagine I have probably close to 200 to 300 sticks there. I have been depositing sticks there since time immemorial. Or time immemorial? Time memorial? Time... Is it time immemorial? I always forget you have infinite lamp oil because fishing exists. Yes. Yep. No such thing as enough sticks. Oh no, there's never enough. That's why I always pick them up. There's never enough sticks in the game ever. Ever, ever, ever. You always need more sticks. Jerry's cans and Chef's chocolate balls. Exactly. And they go well together, Ari. They really do. Jerry's cans and Chef's chocolate balls go mwah. They're fabulous. Fabulous pairing. So this is a fun zone. Not. In fact, me no likey this zone. Me no likey it very much at all. In fact, I kind of hate this zone, to be honest. If I'm going to be extremely honest. I don't find this zone to be very appealing for any reason other than doing the tail. You do the tail and you get the frick out of here. That's about all it's good for. There's nothing really here that keeps you going. I don't even think you can fish now. You can't even fish right in here. There's one place you can fish, and that's down here at this the unquenched extraction. So what we're doing right now is we're just gonna move from here. We're gonna cut. We came in through here. We're moving down here, and we're gonna go over to here. That's all we're doing.
Too much stuff to carry.
I know it is. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, how you doing, buddy? Is there any reason to go to Bleak Inlet? For the challenge of it, Bleak Inlet has one thing that's kind of cool. It has three, count them, 3 moose spawns. I think I mapped this up in here. Not really. There's some stuff I'm missing on my map, so it's kind of nice that we can map it a little bit more. You can just crouch walk down those. You don't have to take the... You don't have to actually follow it. This is a really uncomfortable zone. Yeah, Bleak Inlet is a very uncomfortable zone. But Bleak Inlet, there is some fun stuff in Bleak Inlet. I mean, the 3 moose spawns is nice. Once you wipe out the Timberwolves and you kind of take over the cannery, it's not as bad. But Bleak Inlet is not the greatest. I mean... It's really good for Stalker, Voyager, and Pilgrim players to resupply their ammunition, and it's a little less harsh and constraining than Blackrock is. As far as like Blackrock has a lot more areas that the wolves can kind of trap you in. Bleak Inlet is a little bit more open, so you can see the wolves coming from a further distance away, and so it's not as bad dealing with the wolves in Bleak Inlet as it is in Blackrock, in my opinion. So if you're gonna go craft ammo, I'd probably do Bleak Inlet over it. And the milling machine is nice late game. I could take my 30% hatchet to Bleak Inlet, use the milling machine in 1 piece of metal, and have 100% hatchet again. So that's pretty nice. See, you'd think you could be able to do a little bit of fishing here, but no. But yeah, the milling machine is probably the only reason as an interloper player you'd go there. But honestly, it's faster, easier, and less painful just to go craft new knives and hatchets. I mean, it just costs metal and cloth. The milling machine, Marley, is a machine that is in Bleak Inlet as well as Blackrock, and at that machine during an aurora, it gets powered, and you can sharpen up knives, hatchets, hacksaws, repair guns. I think you can repair guns at the milling machine, can't you? So for us, it's knives, hatchets, and hacksaws that we can repair at the milling machine, and it works out pretty good. Hey, dinner. Oh, I missed dinner. I missed my dinner. So yeah, the milling machine's pretty nice. Really, it broke on him that time. I swear to God it hit him. I swear to God that hit him. Okay, there's all my fire. My fire arrows are done. I can just harvest those and get feathers from them. But yeah, I mean, it's... The milling machine is nice. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just popping in to say hi and
Hi,
show
Lady
some
Q.
love. Heart.
Hi.
Take care everyone at a rave heart at a rave heart at a rave heart.
How you doing? How's it going, Lady Q? I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for the 100 bits. And I hope you have a fantastical day yourself. Hope you have a fantastic day yourself, my dear.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
It is kind of heavy. Oh, look, somebody left us some fire stuff here. Can we build a fire, like, right here? Is that possible? Is that possible? Oh, we can put one right down here? Okay, that's perfect. All right, let's build a fire here. We can just use a match and a stick. But no, I'm doing good, Lady Q. I'm doing good. We made a journey back. We're kind of doing there and back again. We made a journey into the Forlorn Muskeg to grab our heavy hammer, to go and craft a new knife and a new hatchet, and to craft a few more arrowheads. And we did that for multiple reasons. You know, we're spending a bunch of time in this new Sundered Pass zone. It's eating up our supplies pretty quickly. I could push forward and just do it quickly, but we're doing this smartly. I want to get to 700 days on this guy at least. Because right now, we're at 626 and our best is 696. And that was the guy that I believe died in Zone of Contamination. Was our 696 character. I don't want a repeat of that. I don't want a repeat. I want to be able to look back and go, we survived, boys and girls. We survived it. Can we make a fishing hole there? No, outside you can't. The only place in Zone of Contamination you can make a fishing hole is up there at the big lake in the north. Unfortunately, you can't make a fishing hole anywhere else, which kind of blows. I have 2 hatchets and 5 knives in my main run. I love doing a massive repairing trip to the cannery once they all get low. Yeah, exactly, and you can do that. You can definitely do that, Ratcha. I mean, that's a great way to go. Is you get all those knives and hatchets made, and then you just make that big repair run. We do need to make some water here too, I think. Yeah, let's make a little bit of water. We got plenty of time on the fire, and we're getting tired, so we might as well. But yeah, if you happen to be, but you know, that can be a fun late game thing to do, Kenneth. I mean, like you know, like for Ratcha, that's like, hey, late game, I don't have a whole lot to do. Let's go repair our stuff, you know. Let's go repair our stuff and make a little adventure to Bleak Inlet, you know. So it can definitely give you some late game fun things to do. We'll drink down what water we have. By the way, on our trip back, we found a thermos full of birch bark tea. You never know what you're gonna find, especially when I'm playing. You never know. We can find lots of stuff. We can find nothing. You know. We found a whole thing of birch bark tea.
Something's gotta go.
We're gonna grab some torches here to take through the cave. We don't have a long walk in this cave, but you know, torches are sticks. Sticks are love. Sticks are life. We'll drop what sticks we have here because we'll break down a bunch of these torches for sticks going forward. Hey, Cass, how you doing? How you doing, Mrs. Purple Noggin? How are you doing? Hello, hello. I'm going back up through chat now because I know I missed some chats. But how you doing, Miss Purple Noggin? Cass, how are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a great one. We are having so much fun. We made a trip back to Forlorn Muskeg. Now we're heading back to we went into Zone of Contamination and we're heading back to the new zone via the caves, which, look at that, we get some coal in here again. The coal is respawn. That's a win. That's a big W. We'll take that W. See, we even have our arrow markings down here. It's showing us which way to go. Better, been better, one heck of a day for sure. Oh, I've had those before myself, Mrs. Purple Noggin. I know all too well about those. Know all too well about those days. We'll visit the side caves here. Grab a little coal. Little coal never hurt anybody. Little coal's always good. Good for the soul. We are a little overweight right now, but that's okay. We're gonna get our weight down because I know we have a rope climb we have to do.
Lay down.
Gotta lay down. Look at our little arrows here, just going, hey, go this direction. We don't even think about it. We just go, oh, we're gonna go up here now. Yeah, we mapped out this cave pretty good. Now those do not belong there. Those are just random stones. Those don't belong there. Does the game world feel colder overall? Yes. Well, the Sundered Pass is definitely colder. We were indoors. We were indoors, and it was still -1 inside with all of our warmth. We were still -1. But, I mean, this was in the upper area of Sundered Pass. Now, the game world itself, not really, no. I haven't noticed, I mean, I actually had +1 temperatures going into Broken Railroad. And +1 temperatures coming back into Broken Railroad from Forlorn Muskeg after we got done there. So, honestly, I've not noticed a huge change in temp. Now, this used to be a impassable area here. This used to be that you'd go to the left here and you get out to Forsaken Airfield. Now you can go this way and go over the bridge and get out this way. And this goes to the new zone. Not the nude zone, not nude. The new zone. New. New. Hey, Eustios, how you doing? Is the cougar back in the game? No, it's not, Malin. The cougar's not back in the game yet. They took it out for reworking purposes. They're gonna rework him just a little bit. What's this do? Oh, that just goes around. That just goes around there. Okay. A little more coal here for us. Nice. We'll probably have to dump some of this. What do I think of the new region? I'm halfway through your last stream, so a bit of catching up to do. I'm really enjoying the new region. Thank you for following there as well. I appreciate that so much, Susu. No, I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I think it's definitely cold. It's definitely miserable, but it's kind of fun at the same time. We never searched the backpack. It's empty. But no, the new zone is actually, I think, very well done. They did a good job on it. And so I say, well done, Hinterland, well done. Am I going back the same way I just came? I don't think I am. I think going up is the proper thing. Yeah, this does not feel like what I've already been through. No, this is definitely not what I've already been through. Okay. We're definitely going the right way. Oh, Mrs. Purple Noggin, like I said in the last stream, you know, people may complain that I go through the new stuff too slow. But you have to understand, with almost 7,000 hours in this game, new stuff is like opening up Christmas presents for me. And I don't want to rush it. I don't want to just rush in and do everything super quick. I want to take my time. I want to enjoy it. I want to play in it. I want to see what it's all about. Wow, that does not look safe. That is not safe at all. And so for me, going slow through it and actually kind of, you know, like breathing it all in is great. I love that. That for me is the most fun I have in the game usually. All right, we're just gonna put our torch out here. Wow, it's really dark in here. Really super dark. Okay. So for me, you know, I like to explore it. Of course, we are trying to map it. We've mapped every zone in the game so far. And somebody had asked how many zones were in the game. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 23 maps that we just counted there. Those are all the mappable zones. So let's see. Where is the new zone? Coastal Highway, Sundered Pass. So we've mapped up a good portion of it. Where I think we are going to pop out is I think we're going to pop out right over here when we come out of this cave. We're going to pop out right over here. And Final Refuge, the Final Refuge little A-frame was like the coldest thing I've ever been in. It was -30 inside the Final Refuge. -30 was the air temperature. That's the coldest I've ever seen. Inside of like a little cabin type thing. It literally was so cold we were not warm with our clothing on. We had to, and the bed was only 2 degrees warm, so we had to actually put down our improvised bedroll and sleep on that instead. Throw the torch down the dark, scary pit of doom. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. All right, so we got our bedroll. Perfect. We're now fully wake up. We've lived 627 days. Let's go out and let's go ahead and grab a crappy torch. Light that up. Put that down. Grab out our good torch. Light that up. Put that down. Grab the crappy torch again. And it disappeared. And it disappeared. The game went, I'm eating your torch and you're never getting it back. I think there's a point where it just, oh, we did go back. We did go back. No, this is not going back. No. This is the new area. Yep, that's the new area. Okay. They are an outdoor type of building, Ratcha, but they are warm inside. Yeah, they're like the Mountaineer's hut, where they're an outdoor place, but so they do get kind of cold. But that's I mean, I've never even seen it that cold in the Mountaineer's hut. I've never seen it that cold in the Mountaineer's hut even. So it was just kind of like wow. Well, to get Faithful Cartographer, Mrs. Purple Noggin, you don't need to map all the new zones. Faithful Cartographer does not require that of you. To get Faithful Cartographer, all you have to map is the zones listed here. The 215 zones in Ash Canyon, Bleak Inlet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 zones. So there's only 14 zones you have to map to get it. So they stopped adding the new zones to Faithful Cartographer at a point. I mean, I got Faithful Cartographer when there was only 6 zones you had to map for it, essentially. 6 major zones, plus a couple of, plus Winding River, Coastal Crumbling Highway, and the Ravine. So there was basically 9 zones back in the day when I had to do it. So yeah, Faithful Cartographer is not, they've stopped adding the new zones to it just because it just, you know, it would get crazy. Now, maybe one day they will add them to it, but as of right now, they haven't. So, what's our weight? We're at 50 kilos. We're 5 kilos overweight right now, boys and girls. 5. Which is not a big deal. We can drop fuel, you know, climb, and then climb back up and drop fuel, and grab fuel and go back down again. Believe me, we ain't leaving nothing behind, boys and girls. Nothing's getting left behind. Okay, so we got a path up there, and we got this path here. I'm gonna go up this path here. I think this one is the way to go. Up seems like a good thing. We're always gonna go left if we can. That's why I went left back there. It was a dead end. But if we always go left at an intersection, I think we'll be fine. Unless I want to go right, and then I'll go right. Excuse me? Oh, that is freaking cool. Oh, that is freaking cool. Yay! Oh, there is a rope climb here. Okay, there's a rope climb. Son of a biscuit. All right, let's drop the heavy hammer here. Let's drop the lantern here. Let's drop the torches here, the flares here. Let's drop the pry bar here. Drop the hatchet here. Happy Friday, Mr. Pyro Ninja. How you doing, buddy? Do I have crampons? Not on me, no. I left my crampons behind a while ago. I really love this game. Over 600 hours on it, but I don't think I've ever get over 30 days. I get bored pretty soon after the early challenge. How do you stay motivated after 600 days? No, don't worry about it at all, Susu. I stay motivated for 2 reasons. First of all, I'm streaming it, which makes it a little bit easier for me to stay motivated. Let's just be honest. I'm not constrained by, playing by myself. I get to play with all of you. And I get to, like, explore and look around and do all sorts of fun stuff with the game at all times. So for me, getting bored in the game usually does not happen. Now, following up on that, I usually just make my own little challenges as I go along. I enjoy finding different things I can do. It's like, hey, let's go over here and do this. Let's explore all the zones. Let's map everything. To stay motivated, you kind of have to give yourself long-range goals. You have to give yourself the long-range goals and just kind of keep up on it. So for me, staying motivated is pretty easy most of the time. Mainly because I got all y'all to help out. And wow, that wind noise is just really annoying after a while, isn't it? That wind noise, I know they're trying to build an atmosphere here, but man, that wind noise just really whistling in my ears is just like, okay, I'm good. I'm good, thank you very kindly. So yeah, staying motivated is a tough thing, but you just have to, like I said, you have to make your own little goals. You got to make your own stuff. You have to be like, okay, what am I going to do next? And make yourself some short-range goals, but also make yourself some long-range goals. Make a long-range goal of like, I want to kill 10 bears. So I'm going to hunt around for 10 bears once I get my stuff. Your short-range goal could be, let's get the heavy hammer and go make a forge run. Your long-range goal can be, after I do that, I want to make my arrows and go hunt, 5 moose. Or go hunt 10 bears. Or visit every zone and kill a bear in every zone. Or something like that. You got to make up your own stuff. That's one of the reasons I love Long Dark, is Long Dark does not tell me to do anything. It doesn't get, I do like games that have direction. But I think the thing that drives me with the Long Dark is I never feel like I have to do anything. I could hole up in a cave with a bear and just eat his flesh for 40 days if I wanted to. Nobody's gonna tell me no. Because in the Long Dark, as long as you're surviving one more day, you're winning. So it's totally up to you how you play the game and what you want to do in the game. Oh, there's a little bit of a frozen creek. Is that frozen? It looks like it's either frozen or it's water, one or the other. It's kind of pretty, though. I don't know if I want to step on it. I might fall through. It's like a place I can get up on the other side. Let's get... Okay, it is frozen. Okay, that's cool. This is I've not been up in here. This is a brand new thing for me. Brand new place for me. I like it. I kind of dig it. It's kind of neat looking. We're running out of food though, so we got to get the hell out of here pretty quick. We got to sleep as well, so that's going to be fun. I wonder if it's weak ice. That is pretty dang cool. That's a cool feature. No fish. Nope. Good idea, Jack. Good. Jack Pistachio on YouTube was like, fish? Fish? Question mark. Good thinking. But no fish. It looks like there's a little path up here too. There's a path down there, but there's a path up here. I'm not sure which one to take. But we're already here, so we're gonna take this one first. We're already walking right here anyway. I'm walking here! I'm walking here! I'm Christopher Walken here. A lot of times they'll hide little things on these little outlet areas here. I don't think they did here, but sometimes they do. It'd be like a little campfire with a body or something. Nah, there's nothing over there. Okay. Hey, it's worth checking. I got exactly 7 cattails left, so we got enough food for us to sleep tonight and be good. But then we're gonna have to get out of this cave tomorrow, big time, and go hunting. Bear flesh, my precious. Bear flesh, my precious. Yes. Yes.
Have a little sleep right here.
And maybe we went the wrong way. I mean, this cave is pretty big. This is a pretty big cave. Well, if we come back this way, at least we'll have the knowledge that we were here because there's a torch there. Oh, there's a dude dead up here. Okay. Hey, buddy. Do you have a candy bar or any sort of food on you? Because that would be just, like, fantastic. No. Didn't think so. Jerk. Okay, well, we'll just pick our torch up then because that's not a path that goes anywhere. He died for nothing, boys and girls. That's what happened. He died for nothing. I mean, worst case scenario, we have teas that we can drink to get some of our food back. We got teas to drink. We've got Prepper's pie. If we're really hungry and we want to eat it, we can. I don't think I will. I mean, I have 3 Prepper's pies now, so it's not like we're lacking on them, but we don't really need the health. That's the thing. I hate wasting the Prepper pie if we don't need the health from it. So I think we're just gonna push onward, even though we're tired. Gonna push onward. We got a little bit of daylight left. Yep. Is there any advantage to storing things in containers, making rock caches useful somehow? I just leave everything mostly outside on the floor. The only advantage of storing stuff in containers, Vintage, is you can kind of make containers for your hides, your guts, and that sort of stuff. And generally, most of the stuff I'll store in containers is the smaller items, like feathers, sticks. A lot of times, sometimes I'll have sticks on me, but a lot of times I'll have sticks that I'll put into a container, just because then you don't have to pick each individual one up again. You can just quickly scroll through, grab what you need, and be done. Okay, we're gonna sleep here. We have no choice at this point. We're walking so slow. And we got a fire here. We're gonna search our buddy here. We're gonna lay down next to him. We're gonna choke down our cattails. Drink some water. But yeah, most big stuff I'll leave out where I can see it. Feathers, arrows, you know, small things that don't decay. You don't want to put any food stuff in lockers ever, because those will just whoosh, just disappear once they hit 0. Water I usually leave out. Usually all this sort of stuff I'll leave out. It's all the smaller things. Sometimes I'll put like flares in there just because I don't want to pick them all up. You know, stuff like that I'll put in there sometimes. But yeah, usually I just leave most stuff out. I arrange it neatly. Some people like just putting stuff in containers because they don't want to look at it all. And I get that. So I get it from my point of view. Once the hardest part is over, I can envisage a long run and the challenge loses a little flavor. But yes, the fact of streaming your adventure must be motivating. Well, exactly. And you know, by streaming it as well, Susu, a lot of people a lot of people haven't seen certain areas, so they're like, hey, can you go over here? Hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do that? Hey, Raven Sky, how you doing? So, you know, a lot of people just don't have the experience in the zone. And I don't even need, I'm going to give you guys night vision. I don't even need a lamp right now because I can see in here. And so they like me to, you know, explore new areas, go to new places. Oh, there's somebody down there. Wow, there's been a lot of dead bodies along the way here. None of them had anything on, but there's been a lot of dead bodies. Where does this go? I can't see now. Hey, Isabig, how you doing? How's it going? Where does this go to? Oh, does it go right back up here? Oh, it goes right back up here to this cave. Interesting. And then we can just keep going right here. Okay. That was interesting. The rock cache thing would have been kind of cool. 50 stones is just bonkers. Yeah, it's just... to me, there's no point in making a rock cache. Is this in Sundered Pass? We are in the cave between Sundered Pass and Zone of Contamination. I've never gone this way before, so we're doing a little exploring. A little hey. A little hi. I can turn the back to the game. What did you do today? Am I a lot late? We're 2 hours and 30 minutes in, so we made a trip back to Forlorn Muskeg. We grabbed our heavy hammer. We have we're leaving the cave. We were that close to leaving the cave. So I guess it's a good thing we slept there. It is nighttime, so I cannot map, which makes me a little bit sad. How far away from daytime are we? Oh, we are a long ways away from daytime, and I don't have enough food to last me that long. So we've got to go. I guess I could make up some teas and just drink those for food. That would sustain us through the night. That's not a bad idea. That cave area is one of the prettier areas I've seen. Yes, it is very pretty, isn't it? But I don't trust this weather. Especially if there's T-wolves out here. I don't trust it one bit. I don't trust it one bit, my friends. So yeah, we're gonna go out into Sundered Pass here when we're not so tired. We're gonna have to figure out food though. That's gonna be the tricky part. Good news is we got plenty of wood. Yeah, we're gonna have to choke down some teas, my friends. Choke down the teas and get our food that way. Luckily, we have a bunch of teas that we can use. Okay, I got the fur. I'm gonna keep that. We got some torches that are ruined. I'm gonna throw a couple pieces of coal on there, and then we're gonna break down this torch to a stick. We're gonna keep that stick though to start fires with. We're gonna let ourselves get thirsty. So here's something you can do. We can use all the calories out of this, except a few. And now we're thirsty. Now we aren't thirsty anymore, but we can prepare up a mushroom. Get ourselves a little bit thirsty and drink another one. As long as you're hungry, It doesn't matter what your thirst bar says. It'll let you over drink as long as you're also consuming the calories from it. You can't do the same thing with water, but you can do it with those. What's your favorite hot beverage to waste? I don't understand the question. I don't understand the question. Oh, I can... Oh. Hold up. Wait a moment. We can make bannock. We got acorn grounds. I didn't even think about that. We could make one of those. I have an extra acorn ground. Let's cook up a bannock. The most disposable teas? Usually the rosehip and mushroom ones are most disposable to me. I mean, I can use those up pretty easily. Let's drink down another tea here. And you can make more grounds too. Yes, well, we have I don't have my grounds on me. I don't have my acorn grounds on me. I do want to save this one because I can make one more prepper pie when we get into Sundered Pass proper. But that's going to give us 300 calories right there. That'll save us through the night. That's awesome. We're basically going to have to exit this place and quickly, oh, yum, yum, yum. Is there any other recipes I can make? No, I could do some rose hips, though. Let's do the rose hips up. I'm pretty sure I have mushrooms down there, so we're going to use these. But the most disposable teas are rose hip and mushroom teas, but they're not even disposable. You drink a little bit of it, and you stop before you're done. Now I've gotten my food and calories out of it on the front end, and I'll get my medicine out of it on the back end. So it never actually truly goes to waste. It never really truly goes to waste at all. We'll do one more mushroom up. This is the way we give ourselves calories, boys and girls. See, we're just a little bit thirsty. So we're gonna drink down the Reshi tea here. There we go. What time of day is it? Yeah, it's still there. Let's cook up another, oh, I need water now. Let's get our water. There we go. Cook up some more water just to have it. And then we'll cook up all these teas and we'll get ourselves nice and ready to go. I have another piece of bannock in my inventory? Oh, I do. Well, let's eat that too. I didn't know you got two. Well, that makes it even better. So that's 600 calories for that. That's pretty dang good. I did not realize, to be honest, I've never cooked it before. I know the pies give you 3. I didn't know you got 2 bannock out of it, though. I truly did not know that. See how we're just filling ourselves up? Well, the bannock helped a lot, but we're just filling ourselves up with tea as well. So yeah, the bannock's actually not bad. I mean, if I'd brought more of my acorn grounds along, I would be a happy camper right now, but we didn't, so that's okay. We'll learn to live with it. And then, so the bannock, so it does take the cooking oil and water and acorn grounds. Now there is another kind of bannock that you can make that just takes water, cooking oil, and mill flour. I do have my hammer to make more, but the hammer was I left like I literally left like 4 kilos of acorn grounds back down in the other area. Right now, the main thing that's holding me back is that we came here with no food in our backpack, which is totally fine. Totally fine. I don't need the food. We got that. We got this. We got this covered. So many more grounds. I know. We got so many more grounds. I was saving them for the let's see. Do I have any torches to break down? Yes, I do. Let's break that torch down. Well, early game also, if you can find running river oats, those are awesome. The running river oats are amazing early game. Okay, so we're going to have to figure out our weight because we are a little bit overweight, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and sleep, and then we'll get up, and we'll traverse out there, and hopefully there's no blizzard. Hopefully we can actually, like, do a map when we get out here. It should be daytime now. It's almost daytime. Okay, we'll climb up to the top. It's almost daytime. We've got food in our belly. We're gonna. I think if I'm right, this is gonna pop us up right above where we were before. If I'm right on Sundered Pass here, this is gonna pop. Of course, it's like the last zone I go to. If I'm right, it's gonna pop us up right here above the final refuge. That's where I'm thinking. That's where I'm thinking. Oh yeah, porridge is great early game. All right, let's go ahead and just pass a little time here. Pass an hour, let it get light. There we go. Okay, it's light enough now that we should be able to map. Let's leave the cave. Dell Tech guy never showed up, but Dell rescheduled it for the 15th. Oh, really? And of course, there's a freaking blizzard.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Of course there is. Of course there's a blizzard. Because why wouldn't there be? Why would there not be a blizzard? Why would there not be a blizzard outside right now? Because of course there is. It doesn't sound like a blizzard. All right, let's go outside and check again. Unfortunately, you can't hear it inside the cave. Now the game's just trolling me. The game is just absolutely trolling me right now. It's like, oh, that other acorn ground you have? Yeah, you really need to spend that on Bannock. You really need to spend that on some Bannock, my friend. Yeah, you don't get to do any fancy stuff here. Okay, we can't put the bedroll down up here, so we got to climb down here again. Wow. I don't like to spend my oats early because Airfield Special Porridge is almost as strong as Prepper's Pie. Is that the Camber Flight? Is that the Camber Flight porridge? Camber Flight porridge there? It is nice. It gives you 1,200 calories. It does give you a headache too.
If I can drop any
I'm pretty sure this game is just one big troll. Did you have a 24-hour blizzard in this zone? I did. We may just have to go. I mean, we're gonna run out of food. I have the Bannock that I can make, but we may just have to go. Yeah, the game at this point is just trolling me. It is just seriously trolling me. We will give it 2 hours. Well, see, I want to map. See, here's the problem. I want to map. And the game is refusing to let me map. That is the biggest problem. Is I would just go. But I want to map. I want to map this. I want to map the goddamn entrance game. Gives you instant healing with max condition. No, oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you for the 101 bits there. Unfortunately, it does not give you max healing. Max healing. Thank you for the 101 there. Max for the 101 bits. I appreciate that. Max healing adding max condition does not add healing to you. It adds a temporary buff that makes it look like you heal, but when that buff goes away, you go back down again. And maybe that buff stays. It always looks like it goes away to me. It always looks like it goes away to me. So, guess what, boys and girls? We're cooking up the last Bannock. We're doing it.
I need to drop.
We're gonna cook up the Bannock. We're gonna use our acorn grounds. Pisses me off that we have to, but the game is trolling me. The game's like, no, you gotta use those other ones. Use that other stuff you got there, my friend. Get a little acorn Bannock going. You suck, game! You suck making me waste my Bannock on you. You absolutely suck. And now we're down to Prepper's Pie. That's all we have. We have Prepper's Pies, and that is it. Can I sleep for a little bit down here? I probably can. Oh, I can make more acorn grounds. Actually, I have like 16 or 17 back in the other zone. I just don't have them with me. I brought those acorn grounds specifically to make a prepper's pie here. And the game's like, nah. Hey, max condition. Max condition is a good thing, Ratcha. Sounds like the storm's still going on out here. We're just going. I have no choice. We've got to go. I have no choice in the matter at this point. I don't know where. I see the problem is I don't know where we're going. This is the other problem. I have no idea what direction we need to go in. I don't know where we're going. There could be timberwolves out here. This looks like a complete cliffside here. Now the game's just pissing me off. See, I just really don't want to go. I really don't want to go. I think we have to go off to the right here. I think we have to go off to the right. It's a bad idea. I have no idea where I'm going in this zone. Any other zone, I would be totally like, YOLO, let's just do it. We may have to go back to Transfer Pass. We may have no choice in the matter. I think we have to go back to Transfer Pass. The game is just effing with me now. The game is just absolutely effing with me, and I fucking hate it. I'm sorry for swearing there, but I'm just so pissed right now that I can't get 2 goddamn hours of clear effing weather. I like not knowing where I am, but at the same time, when I'm trying to map and figure stuff out, the game's got to throw a goddamn 24-hour blizzard at me. Ugh. Just so frustrating. It's now nighttime. Maybe the storm has cleared up for us. Relax, mate. Yeah, I just gotta relax. It just annoys me. It makes me just want to go jump off a cliff. Wow, look at that. Okay, so the game's finally gonna say, oh, you complained enough. We're gonna give you good weather here. Oh, wow. That's nowhere near where we were. Oh my god, that's nowhere near where we were. Okay, well, that's completely a surprise. I was completely wrong. And there's a rope climb here. The game's like, you're wrong. You're wrong, sucker. We're at 46-2. Wow. Okay. Okay. Where's the entrance? It's way over here. The other entrance is here. We're right above the last lonely cave. I am 90% sure the last lonely cave is probably going to be right below us. Yeah, it's right below us. It is literally right below. What, how did I miss this rope climb here? What the actual heck is going on? What the actual heck is going on? Okay, so let's go ahead and drop a liter of water here. Let's just do 1.5 liters, then we're good to climb. Okay, I'm totally confused now. I'm totally confused. But hey, it's a cool confusion. It's fun to be confused sometimes. Holy Hannah in a handbasket. What the hell just happened to us? Yeah, we're gonna take a little damage here. I just want to see exactly where we are right now. We are we are literally right above the They rearranged the whole zone while I was retrieving the hammer. They did. I swear to God, they did. What in the frickety frack is that? Wow. There's a deer right here. We're gonna do one last map if we can from the top of this. I just want to get it up there. Whoa, wait a second, ladies. Yeah, the last lonely house is right down there.
Getting dark out here.
So that is exactly, we're right there. Wow. That is crazy. Well, you know the good news. Here's the good news. It put us right where we wanted to be, which is good, because guess what we have down here? We've got a crap ton of food. Oh shoot! I thought I was dead. Seriously, brother? Help a brother out here. Why am I still looking like I'm jogging? I got my special, I can still jog pants. Wow. Wow! Wow! Holy crap. Oh wow, there's a little bit of food here. Yum yum, no hunger, no more. And we got an Aurora coming, so that's always fantastic. Alright, last lonely cabin. Yeah, we went there and back again for sure. Okie dokie. Well, here's the cabin. We don't have much in here. We do have our birch and maple that's cured. Cured birch, cured maple. We've got our fireplace of doom over here. This is where we left our crampons. We've got we got our full chemical suit here. I'm gonna take these tinder plugs and put them somewhere else. We got another helmet there. We got some water here, which is great because we need some water now. Wow! Wow!
I might have to drop some gear.
Did I miss a birch? I probably did. I probably missed a birch somewhere. Did it? Oh, was there a birch clipped into the rug that I missed? Let's see. No, that's a weird little glitch on the floor. Wow, Chris was like, I know exactly where he's going. I know where he's going. See, that's the fun part. I had no clue where I was going. All right, let's throw our 10 arrowheads in here. Let's throw our cured... Oh, actually, no, we are putting cured birch in there. We are putting our metals in there, though. And let's go ahead and put our cured birch in here with the other cured birch. So we got 14 cured birch, and we got 5 cured maples here. I'm actually going to leave the... Actually, how's my hammer looking? Yeah, you know what? We need to repair the hammer up. We need to repair the hammer up and get that going. And then we got stuff down here as well. We've got stuff up in the business here. Got a burdock root here. Got some bandages. Actually, I thought I had 2 burdock root. I guess I don't. I thought I had 2 burdock root here, but I guess I am mistaken. We do have a little bit of cloth here. Not as much as I thought, but that's okay. Take all of it. We're going to put the feathers in here. We'll take 1 piece of metal out. What's my hacksaw's condition right now? 73. Yeah, we'll take a piece of metal out. And we'll grab the toolkit. Too much. I'm not making arrows right now. We're gonna go inside and just kind of rest because we're at the end of the stream. we're at the end of our time together today. I was thinking we were gonna be able to make a nice journey, but we'll have to do that next time. 30 minutes to repair that. Let's do it. It might be light out still. We might be able to get it done. Yes. 96% on the heavy hammer. Heavy hammer is very important. It saves our hatchet from breaking down wood and stuff, which is going to be great. Can we ever repair those? I don't think we can ever repair those. Can we? Oh, look at that beautiful stuff we got. Nice. Oh, there's an Aurora out, so we can just keep repairing. We can keep repairing crap. I forgot about that. Let's repair that. We'll repair that real quick. Get it back up to 98%. Okay, the couple things we do need to do. We need to do. Hey, DSP, how you doing? Take the crampons? Yeah, you know, there's enough ropes. I think crampons is probably a good idea. I think you are 100% correct, my friend. The crampons that are important to take. I'm gonna take a bear hide. I'm gonna take 2 deer skins. I'm gonna take a couple of guts and another gut. And you know what? I'm just gonna do a rabbit hide. No, our rabbit gloves are in good shape still. Oh, we do have 27 sticks here too. Sweet. So yeah, we got a bunch of sticks here. Oh yeah, let's put the tinder plugs in here. Let's put our sticks in there and our coal in there. We'll figure that out tomorrow. Yeah, we gotta sleep a little bit to get that back. Since we got good weather. Hey, Baracio, how you doing? I don't know if thermos decay or not. I honestly couldn't tell you. So let's repair up our 80% bear hide coat. As long as we have the Aurora, we might as well. And then let's repair up our boots, because we got tons of deer skins. I'm doing awesome. I'm doing awesome. We're actually getting close to the end of our 7 days to die time, or we're going to be going into 7 days to die. We're almost done with our time together. Oh, I forgot it was 2 guts for that. We're almost done with our time for Long Dark today, and then we're going to be playing some 7 days to die here afterwards. But other than that, we're doing fantastic. We made a successful run back to Forlorn Muskeg, snagged ourselves a little bit of heavy hammer action, plus we made up another dozen arrowheads, made ourselves a brand new hatchet, brand new knife, because it was like, why not? Our bow still is refusing to break, which is frustrating, because I actually wanted it to break. We're repairing up some clothing now by the glowy light of the Aurora. Dyson Sphere is still in early access? Yes, it is. I think it'll always be in early access. Dyson Sphere program is great, though. I mean, Dyson Sphere program, if you ever get a chance to play it, it's awesome. I actually have a great run that we're doing on YouTube right now of Dyson Sphere program. We're getting close to the end of it. I need to record some more episodes of that next Wednesday and get those out on the YouTube side. But yeah, it's quite a fun game. It doesn't stream real well. It's not a great stream game. Just because people don't seem to, like it that much on stream, so I don't really stream it any longer. But I do enjoy recording it and just like putting it up on YouTube for the few people that, actually have fun with it and like watching it. So I'm like, why not? Why not? Okay, let's go ahead and get some sleep. It's always tricky putting your bedroll down in here because there's so much garbage in the place. So, we will be picking this character back up next Monday. Because this weekend, starting tomorrow at noon, 3 Eastern, and continuing on Sunday at noon, 3 Eastern, we're going to be doing our weekend misery. We're going to be playing a misery run on the weekend. So that will be our thing that we are doing on the weekends, is our misery run. And then we will be continuing this run on Monday. So Monday we are going to head up from here, because right now we're right here. We found out where the cave system comes in here. I could have sworn it was going to be up here because there's a rope, but we found out where it came in. Oh, that's one thing somebody mentioned. Let's grab our crampons for sure. For shiz, we'll grab some water too. We'll grab our bedroll. So we are going to be continuing up. We're going to go up here. We're going to go through the cave, and we're going to come out here. We're going to work our way back up here. We're going to map up in this area because there's a lake up here. There's a fishing hut. We got the bear meat all at this little cabin here. There's a couple of little cabins along the way that we can stay in as well. But we're going to go back up to this area, explore, map, and get going towards this Polaroid up here, which is, hopefully we had a Polaroid here and it opened up a little bit of the map. Not very much, though, to be honest. But it opened up a little of the map. Not very much. I mean, it was kind of crappy. But let's zone back into here. And that will wrap up our Long Dark for today. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming by on the YouTube side as well as the Twitch side. YouTubers, we are going to bid you adieu. We will be back in like 3 or 4 minutes on YouTube. We're going to be doing 7 Days to Die. So come back for 7 Days to Die if you want to see some of that. We're on day 43, so we just finished up with the Horde Night. We're in the Burn Forest doing some missions for Jen and doing some more exploration. We're going to explore out, maybe find the next trader. Trader Bob is the next one on the list, so we may be going for that in 7 Days to Die. But everybody on the YouTube side, see ya later on.